Hi there, happy Pride. My name is Fernando Lopez. I use they, them, their pronouns, and I'm the executive director of San Diego Pride. Girl, you know we have been through it this last year, which is why our theme for this year's Pride is resilient. I know our community is strong, I know our community is resilient, and through the COVID-19 pandemic, we stuck together. We couldn't have done this without our volunteers, our staff, our incredible board, our community partners, and of course our sponsors. So thank you so much for tuning in today for Pride Live. Happy Pride, we've got a great day ahead of you. I have two of my favorite human beings in the whole world with me today, Amber St. James, Jay Rodriguez. Oh my God, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
It's so
Look, I couldn't be anywhere else but here with community.
I love it, I love you. Dave.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're in great hands today. The day is for you and for them.
Yes.
Have fun.
Thank
Take
you.
good care.
I'll see you soon. Get me that cocktail. I just want to be
coffee.
honest. I feel super guilty because I realize how much glitter I just put on them with that hug.
I mean, look, if we're not living Pride with glitter, Mama, what are you doing?
I know. You look gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I do want to say, this has been an incredibly tricky time this year, but this Pride feels so different because
does.
we'll be the reintroduction of seeing the family that we don't normally all see each other at the same time. But today we will, and that is super exciting. Again, my name is Jay Rodriguez. I use he, him pronouns, although you can call me anything, just call me.
Girl, look, if that ain't the move.
Right.
And my name is Amber St. James, pronouns they, them, theirs, or she, her, hers. It is truly an iconic Pride. Like with everything that's been happening, like this is really the moment to like get out there, feel rebirthed, feel renewed, see that community, and girl, get that hug and get that D.
Yeah. Oh,
Consensually.
that's right. She meant dollar. That's right.
Yes, the
let's
Dow.
see. So listen, it is not without so many people helping, as Fernando shared, to make this all possible. The tireless hours. I mean, really kind of pulled this together quite quickly because we weren't sure what was going to happen. But we want you to stick around, and if you're watching on Facebook, consider sharing this video so your friends can experience Pride with us today as well.
Absolutely, and make sure that you are tagging San Diego Pride as they are San Diego Pride on all their social medias. Look, we love a good, consistent branding, okay?
Yes. And we love our sponsors.
Yes, we do. We want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors at Viejas Casino and Resort, Options for All, which is where we are filming because we're giving full production today, okay? And all the amazing people over at C Tickets. Again, we would not be able to put on this amazing, iconic Pride that we know it's gonna be. It's gonna be a liquidation.
You'll see me later hosting on the main stage. We got Mick coming up, plus a bunch of incredible acts. They'll be later tonight, so I'll have a costume change. Now, what are you gonna be doing later?
I mean, later you may or may not see me hosting Black Pride for the LGBTQ Black Coalition here in San Diego, okay? It's gonna be sickening. It's gonna be a sickening day.
Can we talk about the look? Because you're giving me with this floral crown very Martha P. Johnson vibes.
Girl, Miss Marsha is always coming through, okay? I figured, look, if we couldn't have an in-person festival, Mama, we could just be the festival. So we're giving very sunset vibes with my little denim jacket.
Yeah, I have a little tie-dye to kind of match you.
Boom. We're giving the tie-dyes. And you were giving such the sickening blue.
Listen, I'm also I'm kind of coated in glitter because I want to get in the mood. I want to get in the vibe.
It's like glitter just exploded all over you.
Kind of. Yeah. And listen, thank you for joining us again. We want to begin today's Pride Live with an acknowledgement from our indigenous community. Here it is.
Miu, Palava Muekni, Natong Timothy Ruiz of the Kuya Band of Indians. Hello and good morning. My name is Timothy Ruiz. I am a Victim Services Liaison for the Strong-Hearted Native Women's Coalition. We honor our ancestors by advocating for their families by promoting safety and traditional nonviolent lifestyles, working towards and empowering our Two-Spirit LGBTQ community with tools for independence, courage, and strong direction to make healthy life choices. Today we recognize the 4 tribes of San Diego, honoring the Kuya, Cupeño, Kumeyaay, and Luiseño homelands. We would like to thank San Diego Pride for giving the Two-Spirit LGBTQ community a place to be open and share our resiliency with you. Thank you, San Diego Pride.
Mi'ohwa. My name is Melody Sees. I'm a member of the Los Coyotes Band of Indians. We all have a creation story. Our Kuya creation story tells us that we were made when the world was made. It doesn't say we crossed the land bridge to get to this place. We have been here since the beginning of time. We were made in this place. There are documented village sites from the Los Coyotes Reservation down to Palm Springs, through the Morongo Valley, through the Anza Borrego Desert all the way to the Colorado River. Those were our original homelands. The government broke us up into small groups and placed us onto reservations, intending to eliminate our communication. These reservations are just a fraction of our original lands. They did not stop there. They stole our children and placed them in boarding schools where they tried to beat the language and culture out of them. Our parents were afraid to teach us the language and our ways, fearing we also would be beat. They were not successful. There were those that held on to the old ways and passed them down. Today we have our bird songs, peon games, bird dancers, and gatherings, which are being taught. Today our reservations have their own tribal governments, providing housing, programs for our youth, jobs for our people, and economic development. Our people are resilient. We are thriving in a world that doesn't belong to us anymore.
My name is Michael Linton, and I'm from Mesa Grande. The ancestral home of the Cooper people is located in North San Diego County in present-day Warner Springs. The Spanish called us Cupeña. Cupangoish is what we call ourselves in the language. The Cooper territory included all Warners Valley, known as the San Jose Valley to the Spanish. That includes San Felipe to Shelter Valley. The main village site surrounds the hot springs, which is the heart of the Cooper territory. The hot springs played the most vital role in the Cooper's existence. The hot springs are a place of great medicinal and spiritual power, not only to the Cooper, but also to the neighboring tribes. The Cooper spent summers and fall hunting and gathering in the mountains and surrounding areas. It is said that when the Cooper first came to the territory, they brought with them a special plant, and wherever they planted this plant, a hot spring would come from the ground. The Cooper tribal territory is one of the smallest in the United States, but the territory was and is one of the most resource-rich. There are multiple significant sites located throughout the Cooper territory that provided the important ceremonial items, along with crucial gathering and hunting areas for the clans of the Cooper. During colonization, the majority of Cooper were forced to leave Warners Valley for the Palo Reservation. Other Cooper were scattered between Los Coyotes, Mesa Grande, and San Isabel Reservation. Although many of our traditions and our language were taken from us and Catholicism forced on us, we still practice some traditions and our language is continued to be taught to the next generations.
My name is Erica M. Pinto. I am the chairwoman of the Jamul Indian Village of California, one of 12 Kumeyaay nations in San Diego County. I come from a long line of strong and powerful women. Resilience is not a new term for my people. We have survived for hundreds of thousands of years on this earth, and we will remain for generations to come. Kumeyaay territory stretches from the ocean to the desert and 100 miles north of San Diego and well into the U.S.-Mexican border. Jamul Indian Village is home to 73 enrolled tribal members with only 6 acres of land. It was through no choice of our own to have only 6 acres. We've had to be creative to make the best use of our land in order to improve our lives. We have a duty to continue to care for our people and for the land we live on. As we move through our life, it is imperative that we honor our past, live in the present, and plan for the future.
Miyaya, Michasham Echwan, Kanika na momi pipalov amo echmi, choan, notong James Trujillo yaka, be non payom kawacham, lahoyangai atacham reservation. Hello, how are all of you? I welcome you all and good morning. My name is James Trujillo, and I am Payom Kawacham from the La Jolla Indian Reservation. I greet you today in Chamtela, our indigenous language. Our Payom Kawacham, or Liseño people, from the time of creation, have lived on the land now known as North San Diego County. Our existence begins here. Our people's resiliency has helped us to survive many waves of colonization and attempts to rid us and our beliefs from this land. Our indigenous beliefs teach us to look out for each other and to respect one another. Through it all, we are still here. We are your relatives, your friends, your business partners, your neighbors. As we all coexist on this great land, to our Two-Spirit, our LGBTQ, our straight allies, and our friends and family, I would like to wish you all a happy Pride, San Diego.
Hauka, I am Keely Linton. I I am Ipe Nkupa from the Mesa Grande Band of Mission Indians, and I am the Executive Director.
Hello, I am Linda Swartz, and I am the Program Coordinator.
Hello, I'm Beverly Nelson. I am from the St. Carlos Apache Tribe, and I'm the Bookkeeper and Victim Services Liaison.
Yat-e, She'e Karen Wilson Yinshia. I am Dana, and I'm also the Victim Service Liaison.
Hamanarekwa, Neameata Joy. Hello everyone, my name is Joy. I am Comanche, and I'm the Youth and Education Coordinator.
Miu, Nathan Timothy Ruiz. Hello, my name is Timothy Ruiz. I'm an enrolled member of the Kuya Band of Indians, descendant of the La Jolla Band of Indians, the Ipai Nation, and Parker, Arizona, Colorado River Indian tribes. I'm a Victim Services Liaison for the Strong Hearted Native Women's Coalition. Shinwick is a nonprofit, non-governmental tribal coalition that was founded in 2005 to bring awareness against sexual assault and domestic violence in Indian country. Shinwick provides technical assistance training and education, emergency shelter, transitional housing, policy advocacy, and we host many awareness events throughout the year. Kicha is a safe home for our victims and their children who are affected by domestic violence, sexual assault, dating violence, stalking, and sex trafficking. Together we heal by working with other agencies and tribal communities, providing support services. We honor our ancestors by advocating for their families by promoting safety and traditional non-violent lifestyles, working towards empowering our Two-Spirit LGBTQ and relatives with tools for independence, courage, and strong direction to make healthy life choices. Obstacles that we have encountered are the many ways of colonialism. One of those being that there is still an unhealthy mindset within part of the community that still believes Two-Spirit LGBTQ is derogatory or a choice in lifestyle. By educating our tribal communities as well as our outside resources, we work together by bringing the visibility of strength, love, hope, and resilience. We advocate for the well-being of our future generations, providing the safety and knowledge that we will be accepted as the beautiful people that we are. In the past, we have overcome so many of the struggles of being invisible, not only within our own tribal communities, but the urban communities as well. Bringing this to the forefront has allowed many of us to gather and to bring the work we need within the tribes. As resources appeared, they guided us to where we are today. Traditional knowledge and acceptance is growing throughout Native country. Families are coming together to support their loved ones. More and more of our future generations are becoming visible and recognized as we join each other in making the stance for Two-Spirit LGBTQ resilience. Our resiliency is who we are as Indigenous people. Only as a community shall we grow, learn, and prosper as one with each other's support and continued guidance. Our place in the circle is just as important as any other in the community. This includes the safety and protection for all.
Pride. So what is pride? Well, technically, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, pride is defined as having profound self-esteem.
With reasonable or justifiable self-respect.
Delight or elation arising from some act, possession, or relationship.
But for us here at Viejas Casino and Resort, pride is so much more than just another word. Pride is a way of life. It's waking up in the morning, looking at yourself in the mirror, and not only loving what you see, but knowing that you get to go to work in an environment that not only accepts you, but celebrates you just for being you.
While working here at Viejas, I have the opportunity to meet hundreds, if not thousands, of wonderful people, each having their own different level of pride.
Some people show pride about the color of their skin.
Some have pride about the person they are. Some have pride about the importance of their culture.
Whatever pride means to our team members here at Viejas, we strive to allow them to proclaim it loudly, proclaim it confidently, and proclaim it with pride. Viejas Casino and Resort has stood proudly with the LGBTQ+ community in San Diego, donating time, resources, and money to their cause.
Because the cause of SD Pride is the cause of Viejas.
Continuing to build bridges of communal friendship and love.
Isn't that what we all want? After 2020, isn't that what we all need?
Here at Viejas, we are dedicated to making sure that our future generations live in a world that is free of prejudice, free of bias, free of hate. So again, what is pride?
Pride is me. Pride is me.
Pride soy yo.
Pride is me. Pride is me.
Pride is us. From Viejas Casino and Resort, let's stand united, celebrating diversity, combating injustice, and most importantly, together, embracing the pride that's found in me, found in you, and found in all of us.
Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again and say, yes, we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again and say, yes, we can. Resilience, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, make a new plan, stand up again and say, yes, we can. Resilience, oh, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, I wanna make this and I know that you will. Stand up again and say, yes, we can. Resilience, oh, we are strong, shoulder to shoulder, keep moving on. Resilience, I wanna make it and I know that you will. Stand up again and say, yes, we can. Resilience.
We stand united.
No one is equal until all of us are equal.
Fundamental human rights should be accessible for all.
End the affordable housing shortage now.
Quality healthcare is a human right.
Life-saving medication should not be out of reach.
We are only as healthy as our global community.
Join AHF to fight for what's right.
We stand for justice.
We stand for all.
We stand united.
Hey everybody, it's Governor Gavin Newsom here, and I just want to thank you so much for your invitation to join in this celebration of the LGBTQ community as we celebrate Pride Month. You know, for decades now, California has been home to vibrant and groundbreaking LGBTQ communities and icons. From the enclave of West Hollywood to Castro District in San Francisco to the election of the late, great Harvey Milk, California has become synonymous with living authentically, no matter who you are and who you love. You know, last Pride Month, we were in the throes of this once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. We had to gather and we had to celebrate virtually. Now, as we begin to reopen our economy, let this be a moment we can celebrate loud and proud. Congratulations and thank you for all that you do. Most importantly, happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone. I'm California State Senate President Pro Tempore Tony Atkins. This year's Pride theme, Resilient, couldn't be more fitting. Resilience is at the core of our community. Over the years, we've stayed resolute in our commitment to working together and lifting each other up to overcome the harshest of circumstances. The uprising at Stonewall was a defining moment for us, when the LGBTQ community embraced activism and launched a decades-long fight for equality. I am forever grateful for the persistence of the many activists and advocates who fought for equality so that I could have the opportunity to serve you as an elected official. It's my goal every day to represent our community with hard work, honor, and integrity. It's up to us to adapt together as a community, just as we have through this virtual celebration. Together, and with our continued resilient spirit, we will continue to overcome challenges. From my spouse Jennifer and I, we wish you a happy Pride.
Hello, hello! It is your Gordalicious gal, Lux, the drag queen, here at the SDSU Pride Center. In this time of unity and resilience as we come back to the world and San Diego, we just wanted to say Happy Pride from San Diego State University.
Hello, San Diego Pride. I'm California Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara, and I'm proud to be the first openly gay person ever elected to statewide office in California's history. I'm also a proud SDSU Aztec, and it was here at San Diego State that I came out of the closet, and I also came out fighting for equality, fighting for immigrant rights, fighting for our community. These fights continue, and we must remember that Pride was a riot. We stand on the shoulders of giants who stood together and fought against police brutality and homophobia so that we could collectively live our authentic lives open and free. We need to channel these giants now more than ever. And just like them, we need to be resilient because our work is far from over. We continue to fight for better access to healthcare, for equal treatment by doctors and health insurance companies. We must continue to work to guarantee that all Americans have the right to public accommodations, safe access to restrooms, services, facilities, and the privileges afforded to others. We must do all that while facing the threat of hate crimes, which are still shockingly prevalent across our country. Este mes de orgullo de LGBT, recordemos que somos parte de una comunidad que siempre ha luchado unidos por nuestros derechos. Y todos, sin importar el color de nuestra piel, nuestro origen o si somos inmigrantes, todos merecemos vivir vidas auténticas y libres sin prejuicios. Today, we celebrate, but tomorrow we continue to mobilize and fight for justice for everyone. Feliz Orgullo, San Diego. Happy Pride, San Diego.
Happy Pride from Metropolitan Community Church.
For 50 years, we've been bringing people closer to God and one another.
We are vibrant, inclusive, progressive, and welcome you just as you are.
Worship and fellowship virtually, online, via themetchurch.org.
Throughout this pandemic, we have been together, stronger, closer, resilient. If you're looking for a faith community, welcome home.
Happy Pride, San Diego. I'm Chris Ward, and I have the honor of representing the 78th Assembly District, home to both the San Diego Pride and the heart of our LGBTQ+ community. This last year was certainly a challenge. However, we met it head on and showed the region the resiliency of our LGBTQ+ family. So many of us met this moment, stepped up to support those in need, and showed up to protest systemic racism and injustices that have gone unaddressed for far too long. I also want to commend San Diego Pride for working on this virtual celebration and for protecting the health and safety of this community and our entire region. I look forward to this year's virtual event and in attending in-person prides in the future. Thank you and happy Pride.
Hello, I'm Todd Gloria, Mayor of the City of San Diego. My pronouns are he, him. Thank you for inviting me to join you for this virtual community celebration of San Diego Pride. From my very first Pride to today, I always look forward to this annual expression of love, inclusion, and equality. I always leave this weekend with my heart full, seeing our community celebrate who we are and what we have accomplished. This year's celebration is a particularly important one. After more than a year spent battling COVID-19, we could all use a weekend of solidarity and support for one another. We've all been through a lot, and we need to be there for each other now more than ever. We must also acknowledge that hate continues to exist in our society, that people are still discriminated against, hurt, and killed for who they are and who they love. That violence is often focused on our transgender siblings and communities of color, especially Black people. This is wrong, and it must end. Pride has always been a movement. the collective will of a people committed to creating change. As we get vaccinated and emerge from the pandemic, let's build on our historic successes to create a better, fairer, and safer San Diego. A truly great city where every resident has the opportunity to pursue their dreams and do it as their authentic selves. That was the vision of our brave Stonewall Trailblazers in 1969. It continues to be our vision today. Happy Pride, San Diego.
You know, it's incredible to see so many elected officials supporting Pride, supporting the community, and including Todd Gloria, the first gay mayor of San Diego, looking like a snack. I'm sorry if you're partnered. Sorry.
They could be open. Could be.
I know, but it seems like the more time goes by, more elected officials are supporting the community verbally. Now we just got to keep everybody accountable so that there is legislation that keeps us all safe, keeps us all free, and keep fighting that fight, you know?
Absolutely.
Our Pride
we love some good words.
Yes.
But I love action.
That's right.
Even more. Okay?
Yes.
So let's see what you're doing.
So what's the word of the year?
Look, the word of the year is accountability.
Yes, thank you.
So let's be accountable. Let's do our jobs.
Yes.
Let's not just say we're doing our job.
Yeah. You know, and so I'm so thankful, though, because it seems more and more years go by, we have more elected officials. For years and years, the shoulders of the Trailblazers that we stand on, they were fighting for years and years and putting that pressure on them, and I'm glad that so many of them are now verbally acknowledging our community and saying that they're going to stand by our side. So thank you, elected officials.
Thank you.
You know,
you do your job.
Exactly. Would you ever go into politics?
I think drag is political enough for me.
I agree. I feel like all the drag queens that I grew up with, that sort of raised me, if you will, they would say every day I leave my door and I put on a wig or I leave my house, it's an act of rebellion. It is an act of it's political.
It fully is, and especially for me, like as a black, like trans non-binary person, like whether I'm in drag or not, me existing is political.
Right.
So like I don't think I need to be all up in the politics like that.
Right.
But you know what? As long as people that are like in those positions are doing what they're supposed to, because I mean, I'm a big believer of it takes multiple strategies to bring down systems of oppression, and part of that is politics and policies.
That's right. You know, we were talking about it earlier lightly. We had a really tricky year, and sadly with that, there were a lot of losses.
There was. And so we want to take this time to honor one of the amazing people in our community, Irene Herrig, who was actually the person who put together the San Diego Pride motorcycle contingent for the parade, who unfortunately, was lost to horrible accident, but again, we want to make sure that we're honoring all these amazing people that do all this amazing work that really bring us together as a community, and also wanting to make sure that we're also honoring so many of the people that we lost, unfortunately, to the pandemic, to police brutality, to racial injustice, because it's been a year. It's been.
Going back to what we said earlier, we're going to have a great time with all of you, and we love all that, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention these incredible humans who left us too soon this year. Yeah.
But they did leave an impact.
Yes, they did. They'll always be with us in our hearts.
Hi, everybody. Happy Pride. My name is Serafina Scapicchio. I'm the Director of Philanthropy at San Diego Pride, and I'm here with Irene, the goddess who has been organizing the women's motorcycle contingent for many years. How many years have you been doing this?
As far as organizing, I've been doing it for 11 years. As far as riding in the parade, I've been doing this since 1994.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Donna Danzig, and I've been riding with the women on their motorcycles for years in the Pride Parade. Let me tell you, we used to be called Women Motorcyclists of Southern California. Then we evolved into WomenMoto.com. I'll never forget that day when we chose that name. A lovely woman called Kate Hewitt came up with it. And then we rode for many years. We kind of disbanded Women Moto. We don't ride as much because we're all a little older. We still ride, and there's other groups to ride with now. Long story short, we all get together every year for the Pride Parade. and it's like a reunion. We haven't seen each other all year, but there it's like you're with your family, and the hugs and the love comes out, and it's so exciting. It's the highlight of my year. And what I do for the San Diego Gay Pride Parade is I'm in the front and I lead everybody out to start the parade, all the women 2 by 2. Line them up, get them out. It's so exciting. And then I jump on my bike and they call me Safety Daddy. I'm on the side and I make sure all the gals are riding 2 by 2 and everything goes smoothly. It's a pleasure to do it. I have so much fun. But we had a tragedy this year. We lost our beloved Irene, the leader. She leads the Pride Parade out every year. She was killed in what she was doing, but we mourn her passing, and we're resilient. We thrive. There's rides for her. We had a huge memorial at my place for Irene. She'll be loved. She was an integral part of the community. So now she's an icon, doing stuff at Gossip Grill, being security. She even goes back to the Flame back in the day. She did it all. Activist, outstanding woman. So her partner, Bev Gibson, and I will be doing the Pride together, and we're going to be honoring Irene when we ride again. And new things will be coming. We're resilient. We need more women motorcyclists. Us old ones, we're OGs. We're getting old. We need some young bloods to come in and do the rides. Get together. Bring your group. Come to Pride. Contact Bob at Pride headquarters and we'll link you up with groups. We don't have many, but they're out there. And you know what? Get a group of you girls together and form your own lesbian riding group. You will have fun. There's so many fun places to ride. And I'd love to join you and help you. Happy Pride.
So good to see you today. You can take off your mask, get yourself comfortable, This is your chair over here. We're just going to ask you a couple questions. We just want to learn a little bit about your story.
Growing up was a little hard for me. I always knew there was something different about me. It was really a challenge.
When I was younger, I had a hard time connecting with my loved ones. I even had a hard time connecting with my mom and dad.
There was times where I felt like that to other people, my feelings didn't matter.
When people don't accept me, I feel lost and alone. It's like being in a desert. It's a terrible feeling.
I usually would feel like a little nervous that I wouldn't be accepted by anybody, and I would feel like that nobody was going to accept me no matter how I am as a person, as how I was born to be.
Resilience is absolutely crucial because nothing goes according to how you plan it out.
Being resilient has really helped me overcome my struggles in my past. It's really helped me become more of a brighter person and more positive.
If I could tell the world how I would like to be treated, I just want to be treated like everybody else. I think that's what everyone wants. You just want to be one of the group, you know. I don't want to be somebody who stands out necessarily because I'm different. I just want to be friends with everyone and do the best I can to make the world a better place.
I would just like to be treated like a normal person who deserves respect.
Just like I'm one of them.
Everyone should be accepted with love.
I'm Jake.
I'm Marissa.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Julianne.
I'm Joseph.
I am Vesna.
The subjects interviewed for this piece are all individuals with an intellectual and/or developmental disability. Whether you identify as LGBTQIA+, an individual with an intellectual or developmental disability, or both, we at Options for All support you and encourage you to embrace your true self and accept others. It is communities like ours that bring diversity, solutions, originality, and most of all change to a more accepting and inclusive world. This video was created by the students from the Options for All Film and Media Studios.
Feeling empowered both at work and at home powers my pride.
What powers my pride is seeing the joy and empowerment when a person can bring their authentic self to any situation. Life is too short for covering.
Being visible and challenging misconceptions powers my pride.
I'm proud of myself, so I can be strong for others. What powers your pride?
Pride empowers us to bring our whole selves to work and to foster a diverse and inclusive community where all are respected for who they are. Happy Pride, HP.
Hi, I'm Senator Alex Padilla, and I have the honor of representing California in the United States Senate. And I'm thrilled to join San Diego Pride in celebrating the diversity and resilience of our LGBTQ+ community. Pride was born out of protest, and I'm committed to the fight for true equality because everyone should feel welcome and safe to live and love freely. Happy Pride y feliz mes de orgullo.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. As the sister of a gender nonconforming sibling and a trans brother, and the representative of Hillcrest, the heart and soul of San Diego's diverse and vibrant LGBTQ+ community, I'm so honored to be able to wish you a very happy Pride. This year has been difficult for so many of us, but especially the LGBTQ+ community. From social isolation and the closing of communal spaces, the added economic, mental, and healthcare burden, this year has been a lot. Which is why I'm so grateful to be able to be here with you all virtually to celebrate Pride. It shows the resilience of the LGBTQ+ community that is shown throughout history. I'm so proud to be your representative in Washington, D.C., where I'm fighting for equality for all Americans, including by voting for the Equality Act, which prohibits discrimination because of gender identity or sexual orientation. But we know the fight is still continuing, and that's why I'm so honored to be here with you all. So very happy Pride, and I still look forward to celebrating with you in person again soon.
First Lutheran Church downtown is proud to share in these days
of resilience, of being together again. Happy Pride, San Diego!
Happy Pride, San Diego!
Hi everyone, this is Congressman Scott Peters wishing you a happy Pride. Although celebrations are quite different for the second year in a row, we continue to celebrate and honor the contributions of the LGBTQ+ community. I'm proud to be your ally in the fight to ensure that every American has the same unalienable rights, regardless of who you are, where you work, or who you love. We all deserve to love freely and live openly. It's a sad reality that some individuals are still targets of discrimination just for being true to themselves. Hate has no place in a country as great as ours, and during Pride we stand together to reject intolerance and to cherish our diversity as individuals. The road to equality under the law has been difficult, which is why Pride has always been a special celebration in San Diego and throughout the world. I know that in DC, I've even been asked about when San Diego Pride will restart, so people know that it's the best celebration around, and I certainly look forward to it every year. As we recover from COVID-19 and slowly resume our lives, the ones we had before the pandemic hit, I want to recognize the community for its resiliency and its support for one another. I look forward to attending Pride festivities in person once again next year, and hope you have a safe and happy Pride this year. Be well.
Hi, this is Congressman Juan Vargas. I represent California's 51st Congressional District, which includes South San Diego County, all of Imperial County, and I'm also a proud member of the Congressional LGBTQ Equality Caucus. Pride is rooted in the history of a resilient community that has overcome decades of prejudice and injustice and continues fighting for a bright future for all of us. Thanks to the leadership of generations of activists, the movement for full equality has made tremendous progress. We have passed vital protections against anti-LGBTQ hate crimes and secured the right to marriage equality. Pride is an opportunity to reflect on how far we've come and acknowledge how far we still have to go. Pride is also a reminder to live up to our nation's founding promise of full equality for all Americans, no matter who they are or who they love. Today and every day we celebrate the freedom of being ourselves. On behalf of California's 51st District, it is an honor to stand with the LGBTQ community and join San Diego Pride in this annual celebration. Happy Pride 2021.
Welcome back. I got to tell you, this is so moving because seeing federal and state and local officials all speak up, and on the federal level, let's just go ahead and talk about that Equality Act that needs to be passed. And you know what's really interesting too for me, I think just seeing the evolution of how many folks within our community are being visible and acknowledged by our community. And I was really moved by seeing the faith-based group there, because growing up super evangelical, the messaging was always, you're going to hell. And I think for a lot of folks, you have a moment where you feel like you have to let go of your faith because of your experience in a church. And to see so many faith-based organizations affirm our existence, welcome us with open arms, and just being able to love is beautiful, and I love that.
Truly, I think for me, like it also hits home because as somebody who's I don't necessarily go to church all the time, but I definitely was raised a lot with like faith and spirituality and stuff like that. And as a drag queen who like uses quite a lot of, we'll say, gospel music, really getting my ones and twos, feeling the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, all that kind of stuff. Like it definitely it hits home.
Did you play a tambourine growing up?
No, but my spirit did.
Okay, because I was very like, I got real good at it too. Oh, it's the best. I will say, there's so much going on, and we've got a lot of people to thank who make this all possible. We're gonna pepper that in. But before I do, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to San Diego Pride's YouTube channel, and if you're watching on Facebook, consider liking this page as well, so you can keep abreast of everything that we have going on.
And again, tag San Diego Pride.
That's right.
Okay, we love consistent branding.
Speaking of brands.
Oh, is that a blender? I see.
It is.
Oh, honey. Do we get to keep keep these, right? Because I already took about 3.
If we don't get to keep, I'm going to keep it now.
Don't tell nobody.
Thanks, Blenders, for being our sponsor.
Okay, having us out here looking sickening and fierce.
Is it sickening?
Yes.
Oh my God. I love
She's
this.
serving.
I'm keeping these. I don't know if we're allowed, but I'm keeping these. These will be worn later today, so you'll see me today. Love, gorge. Hey, you know, oddly, it was also the 10-year anniversary of Don't Ask, Don't Tell being repealed. That's something to really celebrate. I mean, I did a show off Broadway where we lived in an alternate universe and the high school decides to do a play on whether or not heterosexuals should be allowed in the military. It was called Xanadu, and we had a song called Don't Ask, Don't Tell, kind of making fun of it in the early 2000s about how silly it was to not let LGBTQ plus folks serve. And I believe it's also the 10-year anniversary of, I guess, the first Pride military contingency, the first Pride that ever had people who served our country bravely out loud and proud, being able to march and be seen. It's a beautiful thing because for many years people had to hide it because it was unsafe. And I'm sure as much as things have gotten better, I'm sure in some spaces it's still tricky.
I mean, truly, my thought is just like, why does it matter who I'm trying to, you know, get my little situation with?
Right.
I'm out there doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the country.
Let me tell you something. Listen, I thought about serving at one point, but Don't Ask, Don't Tell was in place, but I was like, I would be great in the band.
Okay.
I would be great. I would be a military, glitter. Do they have a glitterer person?
I think they do.
I will make a call because that's the only way I could serve because these brave folks are doing probably what I couldn't do, putting their lives on the line for us. So
I mean, I know I couldn't serve like that. I can only serve like this.
Yeah.
Get into it. She's serving.
Speaking of getting into it, get into this right now.
Hi, my name is Clay Kilpatrick. I use he, him pronouns, and I am proud to serve as the chair of the San Diego Pride Military Department. On behalf of our active duty, reservist, and veteran service members, I would like to wish everyone a happy Pride. This year marks the 10th anniversary of the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. This year's Pride theme is resilience, and those that served before and during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell implementation period exemplify this quality. Here are some of their stories.
Hello everyone, my name is Keith, my pronouns are he, him, and I am a Chief Officer 4 in the United States Marine Corps. The repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell affected me in myriad ways, most notably through the ability to serve as my authentic true self and marry my husband Dominic. We have been together for 8 years, and I have been able to watch with pride and admiration as through the duty stations we've traveled to, he has become a part of the Marine Corps family. While I remember the witch hunts and inquisitions very well, where LGBT service members were not judged by the content of their character, I can tell you from my personal experience the military has come a long way. I am proud to have served for the past 24 years, and now as an openly gay man, help facilitate the junior LGBT service members as they are traveling through the ranks. So to my fellow LGBT service members out there, thank you so much for your service and happy Pride.
Hi, my name is Nick Herrera, pronouns she, her, he, him, and I'm originally from San Diego, California. I served 8 years in the California Army National Guard, and I straddled Don't Ask, Don't Tell, meaning that when I enlisted while Don't Ask, Don't Tell was still in effect, and when I got out, it had been repealed. Fortunately, I did have some time on the back end of my time in service where I did get to enjoy the freedoms of not being under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. However, a majority of my career was serving under that law. The challenges that I experienced were numerous, but the biggest one was when I had to choose to go back into the closet. So that meant nobody came to see me graduate. No partner got to see me off for deployments or watch me come home. And the hardest part was being a part of or having to be witness to my fellow queer soldiers being investigated.
Hello, my name is Michael, and my pronouns are he, him. I'm a Master Sergeant in the United States Marine Corps. I witnessed years of baseless intrusions into the lives of LGBT service members based on misperceptions. Post-repeal, it was our challenge to demonstrate to American society that LGBT service members embodied the same sense of duty to the nation as every other American. The resilience of those who came before me to remain mentors became an inspiration for my continued service and subsequent success. I'm honored to follow those before me and be a mentor to junior LGBT service members and provide influence to higher levels of leadership that the performance of LGBT service members is worthy of the word pride. I appreciate the opportunity to share my story, and happy Pride.
Hi, my name is Aisha. I served 16 years in the United States military. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm from New York City originally. live here in San Diego, California. In 2000, when you joined, you had to sign a paper that said, I will not engage in homosexual activity, and you tried to keep your business to yourself. 10 years later, my wife is still active duty, so to see her come in, be supportive, be involved, and just, allow her to exist without all the extra, I think it's really nice.
Hello, I'm Raphael. I was in the Navy for 16 years. I grew up in Minneapolis, Minnesota for a majority of my life. I joined the Navy out of Great Lakes, Illinois, where I went to boot camp in 2004. You being who you are was always analyzed. Under the suspicion of being gay, you were removed. I enjoy the life that I have now, and it only goes to show you that through adversity, through things that people don't want you to do or want you to be, you can still persevere.
Hey, my name is V. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. When I enlisted in the Navy, I was deathly afraid. I wanted to leave Brooklyn, and I knew that I was a lesbian, and I wasn't sure, by the way I look at the way I dress, how to actually hide it. But I knew that it was very real once I signed the contract that there would be no homosexual activity. It was very scary. It was very scary to know that you can lose everything. I came into the military to escape poverty, to give myself another opportunity. And with the idea just by being a lesbian, you could lose everything.
So I'm wearing this shirt that says, do ask, do tell. Because now we don't have to be silent. We don't have to live in secrecy. And we can tell our stories. We can live openly.
I want to thank our proud LGBTQ service members who selflessly work to protect our country and our way of life, and who now, thanks to those who came before them, serve while living their true, authentic life. I would also like to recognize one of our strongest supporters and partners in Pride, the California National Guard. On behalf of the San Diego Pride Military Department, I would like to wish everyone out there a safe and happy 2021 Pride. And I look forward to next year when we once again can march together with our family and friends and show everyone what resilience looks like. Thank you all.
Hi, Rob from Hemisphere here. We're so excited to celebrate San Diego Pride 2021 with you. As a gay Asian man born and raised in Detroit City, I want to celebrate and also honor the history of those that preceded us in this journey for equality, diversity, and unity. Here's our Pride performance of the song, These Are the Days, because these are the days for things to change. Let's make the future as bright as our dreams.
These are the days when we get things done. These are the days when we dream in the summer sun. It's later when we find out, when we chased our dreams away. This was the time when we tried so hard, when we laughed and cried and ran away. Like old lang syne, another place, another time. These are the days for the times to change. These are the days. These are the days when we learn the important things. It's later when we find out that we chased our dreams away. This is the time when we tried so hard, when we laughed and cried, so don't run away from your past. The simple things are meant to last. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. Oh, these are the days. It's later when we find out that we chased our dreams away. This was the time when we tried so hard, when we laughed and cried, so don't run away from your past. The simple things are meant to last. These are the days.
We'll see you all live at San Diego Pride in 2022.
As a proud sponsor of San Diego Pride, AMN Healthcare supports the values that matter to me. Our Pride Employee Resource Group believes that inclusion is an action word, and we are actively engaged in building an organization and society where equality is the norm, equity is achieved, and inclusion is universal. At AMN, Pride is about respecting all voices, celebrating our diversity, and promoting authenticity. Happy Pride, San Diego, from AMN Healthcare.
We see you, family. You've protested cops in your bars, cops raiding your community, fought against Christian fundamentalists and Nazis. You've lost friends and loved ones, and challenged the status quo to do something about it. You continue to rise and shout. You are beautiful and fierce and loving, and we see you. You are resilient.
30 years ago, a group of resilient community members banded together to deliver home-cooked meals and hope to those living with HIV and AIDS. Today, we continue our mission by providing critically ill San Diegans with access to healing nutrition. At Mama's Kitchen, Pride is about unconditional love, making a difference, and contributing to a better future.
Hi, I'm Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez, and I want to wish you a happy Pride. I have so many years of great memories of the Pride Parade and the festivities surrounding it, getting our entire team together, not just mine, but my husband's as well, and walking down the street hand in hand, really celebrating that love is love is love. So I'm hopeful that we'll be together again soon, and happy Pride.
Happy Pride Day, San Diego. I'm Dr. Akilah Weber, Assembly Member for the 79th Assembly District, and I'm so happy to be a part of this year's virtual Pride Day celebration. Today, San Diego is coming together to celebrate and recognize the LGBTQ community's tremendous resiliency in face of never-ending obstacles. And as I reflect back on the purpose of Pride, I am reminded that we must continuously, collectively advocate, act, and organize to ensure that we are creating a future that is inclusive and intersectional for all. Finally, I want to give a big congratulations to all of the Spirit of the Stonewall awardees. Happy Pride Day!
Greetings, friends in Cali Baja.
Saludos, amigas y amigos de la región Cali Baja.
This year was tough for all of us, but it showed us how strong and resilient we are together.
Somos más fuertes juntos y estamos muy orgullosos de nuestra comunidad binacional.
The U.S. Consulate General in Tijuana will always be your ally. Promoting human rights and fundamental freedoms for all individuals is a U.S. foreign policy priority.
El Consulado General de México en San Diego está orgulloso de ser una zona segura para la comunidad LGBTI. México se compromete al respeto de los derechos humanos universales y de las libertades fundamentales de toda persona sin distinción.
Happy Pride 2021.
Feliz Mes del Orgullo 2021.
Hi everyone, my name is Tasha Berner Horvath, and I'm honored to serve as the State Assembly Member for Encinitas, Carlsbad, Oceanside Vista, and Camp Pendleton. Pride is a big part of what makes our community great, and it's important to come together to celebrate victories and bring attention to the fights for equality that continue today. I'm happy that we're able to connect in meaningful ways even while we work our way out of this pandemic. I want to thank all of you and for all you do to make our region a better place to live. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hello, my name is Tony Huang, and I'm the Executive Director Designate for Equality California. As we get into Pride Month, I wanted to share a bit of what Pride means to me. Pride is about celebrating the rich diversity of the LGBTQ+ community. Pride is the feeling of being your true, authentic self. And Pride is a time for all of us to recommit to the fight for full lived equality for all members of the LGBTQ+ community. Happy Pride, y'all.
Hello everyone, my name is Nora Vargas. I am the Vice Chair of the San Diego County Board of Supervisors.
proudly representing District 1. As a longtime ally, I am so proud to support the LGBTQI community in District 1 and across the world. San Diego Pride is one of my favorite celebrations because we get the chance to honor everyone having the opportunity to be their true, authentic selves. As supervisor, I'm committed to supporting and uplifting our LGBTQI communities. From appointing members of the community to county boards and commissions, to turning our office email signature pronoun policy into a countywide pronoun policy, as well as ensuring that resources are available to the LGBTQI community. I am so proud to support and will continue to support you because representation and equality matters to me. Thank you to the organizers, sponsors, and community members watching today for contributing to this such an important celebration. Happy Pride 2021.
First United Methodist Church in Mission Valley believes that church is for everyone. For those who have suffered prejudice, discrimination, and exclusion because of your sexual orientation and/or gender identity. To all who we Christians have hurt, we ask your forgiveness. There is a place for you at First Church. All people are welcome, and we have a seat waiting for you. Come just as you are. Your presence and your voice help us change, grow, and make things right.
Welcome to Blenders Hour. This is it.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jay Rodriguez, he, him pronouns.
I'm Amber St. James, they, them, there, or she, her, hers, or that bitch.
Yeah! How cool is that? Because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. The U.S. Consul General and the Mexican Consul General joining forces together in solidarity. Big shout out to our international LGBTQ plus community. We know that the fight for equality continues here in the United States and across the world. And as many milestones as we're seeing being made in other countries, we know that the work continues. And so we stand with you here at San Diego Pride, for sure.
We love to see them working together.
Mm-hmm.
And for $25.99, you can see them working together a little bit more intimately.
Would you ever, now if there is a country or someplace that you feel like you would like to visit, like I felt like I went to Australia and I love the international queer community there. Where would you want to go?
I mean, for me, as the African bearded queen,
yes,
I'd want to go to Ohio. No, I'm joking. But I would love to take a trip to the motherland, like to Africa, to see all of the beautiful landscape, to really be able to connect with my culture and my roots. I mean, look, I'm not gonna give y'all the whole spiel. She does have a degree, but like there is obviously the history of a lot of Black folks not being able to connect with our, roots and stuff like that because of it being stripped away from us. So I would love to just be able to reconnect.
I
and,
think
like,
so.
live
That'd
my
be
queer
beautiful.
fantasy.
We have to make that happen. Hey, we should probably thank some sponsors. I'll kick things off by thanking Blue Shield. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of San Diego Pride and everything that that fabulously happens here during San Diego Pride.
Absolutely. So next we're gonna throw it on over to our API community. Now, look, I know it has been quite the year for a lot of us. So we want to make sure that we are standing in solidarity with our API community because you know what? We need to consistently be stopping the Asian hate because look, nobody deserves to be discriminated for anything, okay, about who they are, who they sleep with, who they don't sleep with, how much money they have, how much access or ability, anything, okay? So we're going to throw it on over to them and see how they are celebrating Pride and keeping it resilient.
Hello, my name is Alex Laporte, my pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm the co-chair of the San Diego API Coalition. In April 2020, a group of API community members got together and discussed the idea of putting out a statement regarding the rise in xenophobia and anti-API hate due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. What resulted in those conversations was working together with other API community leaders and organizations, putting out a joint statement with over 70 local Asian and Pacific Islander organizations denouncing the xenophobia, racism, and increasing acts of violence targeted towards Asians, Asian Americans, and Pacific Islander communities both locally and nationally. From there, API leaders and organizations began to have conversations about how we can continue to better advocate for the API community and continue to work collaboratively. Through many Zoom meetings and discussions, the San Diego API Coalition was formed. Our mission is to facilitate conversations with API communities and advocate for representation of voices by amplifying and cultivating leadership, acting as a hub for API organizations to collaborate, and building a more inclusive and equitable San Diego. The coalition is currently over 30 organizations strong. In March 2021, in the aftermath of the Atlanta spa shootings, where 8 people were murdered, 6 of which were women of Asian descent, the coalition put out a statement calling on local and national leaders and San Diegans to condemn the anti-API violence and find solutions to shield our community from further hate and violence. Through all of this, the API community has been resilient, and we continue to be resilient through the ongoing pandemic, as well as find ways to uplift all Asian and Pacific Islander communities, including those living on the spectrum of sexual orientation and gender identity. We hope you'll find ways to partner with the coalition and its over 30 member organizations in ways that we can be resilient together. Happy Pride, San Diego.
Unravel your mind, undress your thoughts. Honey, do you hear me? I'm calling your name. Tell me how you're feeling. Are we one and the same? Baby, I'm looking for you in the stars. Breathe in your energy, oh, I'll keep searching for where you are till I become one with you. One with you. One with you. Oh, yeah. You got me looking for you. No, you ain't around me. Don't know how you do it to me. I feel like I should find you, even though you tell me take it slow. Let me be your destiny. Oh, baby, I'm looking for you in the stars. Breathe in your energy. I'll keep searching for where you are. Oh, till I become one with you. One with you.
On behalf of the Gay Straight Alliance and Nissan, happy Pride.
Even though we might be celebrating at a distance.
With our masks on this season.
Hay días más brillantes por delante.
So wear your pride.
Wave your flag.
Be an ally in support of the community.
At Nissan, we're driving forward with pride.
And we look forward to seeing you out on the road again soon.
Happy Pride from your friends at Nissan.
A community does not come as far as we have without being resilient. Through all of the obstacles that we face, through the hatred and the hardships, we do not back down. We will continue to live life every day as authentically us, and we will not be silenced, nor will we dim our light for anyone. That is what pride means to me. This is Lolita Von Teese wishing you a safe and happy Pride, San Diego.
Hello everyone,
My name is Dr. Jennifer Campbell, and I'm proud to serve as San Diego's City Council President and to be a member of the Stonewall generation. It's an honor to speak to you today at Pride Live 2021. The theme of this Pride this year is resiliency, something our community knows a lot about. We have always been a resilient community, overcoming obstacles over the previous many decades as we made progress inch by inch, day by day, year by year, via activism, court cases, and legislation. Whether it's fighting prejudice against our LGBTQ community, fighting AIDS, or fighting COVID-19, we always succeed when we are united, out, and proud. So I hope you're able to take part in the many great events that will be happening for celebrating Pride over the course of this week. No matter how we gather, whether in person or virtually, we are stronger together. Happy Pride, San Diego.
Hey there, I'm Councilmember Monica Montgomery Stepp, and I commend San Diego Pride on creating this virtual gathering space for all of us. Let's see, my favorite Pride memory, the one that makes me smile, is my first Pride parade as a city council member. It was a beautiful San Diego day, full of sunshine. I was able to walk with my council colleagues and my staff as we celebrated the many colors of diversity. I will never forget that day, and it's especially important now that we've been through a pandemic, how important it is for us to be together and gather together. San Diego Pride brings out the creativity in our region, and I'm so thankful for San Diego Pride. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hello, I'm Councilmember Joe Logano, he, him, his, of San Diego Council District 1. As we as a community and country heal from a period characterized by divisiveness and fear, there is not a more fitting theme for this year's Pride than resilient. LGBTQ members have shown resilience like no other. To me, resilience isn't just surviving, it's learning and evolving from past experiences to thrive. Resilience is key not just to move forward, but to progress upwards. Pride 2021 is a celebration of a renewed sense of hope and vision. As an ally, I look forward to celebrating alongside you.
Hi everyone, I'm Raul Campillo, San Diego City Council member for District 7, saying Happy Pride in the year 2021. And while I'm sad we can't be together to march in person as we have in the past, I look forward to meeting you all again next year as we come together to say that we are proud of our LGBTQ plus community and the accomplishments we've made and strives for equality. And I look forward to working with you every single day at City Hall to advance those goals. I'm proud to be your ally, and I hear you and I see you. Can't wait to march with you next year.
Hi everybody, I'm Councilmember Chris Cade. While we can't all gather in Hillcrest to support and celebrate our LGBT friends and families, we can still celebrate at home thanks to Pride Live 2021. For nearly 50 years, San Diego Pride has fostered equality and respect for all of our LGBT friends and families, locally, nationally, and globally. My family, staff, and friends have participated in the Pride Parade and its festivities for as long as I can remember. I'm honored and touched to be included in this year's virtual celebration. On behalf of San Diego's 6th Council District, Happy Pride.
This year has challenged us in monumental ways. The COVID-19 pandemic, a turbulent election season, increased violence across the country, and so much more have deepened historic inequities and further exposed a dark underbelly of intolerance. Throughout all of that, the LGBTQ plus community here in San Diego persisted, as they have for countless years. And for 47 years, Pride has been there to renew the spirit of the community through considerable adversity. I'm here to call on my fellow allies watching to join me in advocating for real, tangible change. In addition to celebrating Pride, as allies, we must push for changes in legislation that protects our LGBTQ plus community. To everyone watching, I encourage you to learn more about the Equality Act, which is a bill that would provide explicit, non-discrimination protection for LGBTQ people across key areas of life, including employment, housing, credit, education, public services, and federally funded programs. Your stories, our stories, shape who is protected by legislation. It is up to all of us to share our stories and to inform those around us about the impact of legislation like the Equality Act. Thank you, San Diego Pride, and all the volunteers who made today possible. Happy Pride, San Diego.
Hi, I'm Blair McGrain, Vice President of Brand and Customer Acquisition and proud representative of the LGBTQ community at Blue Shield of California. We're honored to stand with our community in celebration of Pride this year. For us, the spirit of Pride goes beyond the month of June. It is something we celebrate all year long. With the support of our Pride Employee Resource Group, Blue Shield has once again been voted one of the best places to work for LGBTQ equality. But when it comes to embracing diversity, equity, and inclusion, there is always more work that can be done. That's why, as a marketing leader, I'm especially proud of the fact that at Blue Shield, we give our voice and values a larger platform, championing inclusiveness at the brand level to help change hearts and minds. Even though we are not able to be together in person as we usually would this year, we are keeping the spirit alive, celebrating and commemorating the incredible strength, diversity, and resiliency of this community and my community. Whatever you do to celebrate this year, Blue Shield wishes you a happy and healthy Pride.
I am shooketh. Okay. After Roanne, oh my God. Let me tell you something. We interviewed her on Vibe with Pride, and they're a fantastic performer, but I'd not seen the music video. I'd not seen a performance yet. We're just geeking. I felt like a gunkle. Now I don't know what I feel. Now I'm like really in my feelings.
Okay, look, the feelings were all over the place.
I was really an angel during the pandemic. Halo on my forehead. It was nobody getting near me and having any droplets of any kind.
But it's demon time.
But I am double vaccinated, and we all open. And so, yes. Well, if you want to see more, you can catch her at the API Pride today. That's going to be fantastic. And good Lord, give her a follow on social media.
Okay, look, because that was production.
That was
quality,
sexy.
The sex appeal.
I was starting to feel things. Yes.
I was like, oh, okay, maybe we are pan. Who knows? Who knows?
Also, we should probably thank Qualcomm. Thank you so much for being one of our great sponsors.
Absolutely. So next, let's jump on into
what are we doing?
Awarding.
Yes.
I mean, look, I love a good award. I love to receive them.
Okay.
But I could also be a giver.
I love that about you.
See, look, versatility.
Yes, that's right. Key of life.
We live. So we are going to be awarding Matt Morrow, who is the LGBT. Let's try that.
See, listen, we have so many letters now. LGBTQIA, and then it keeps going. So now we just say plus.
Yeah.
Do you
or
know
just
all
say
the letters?
them people over there.
Our folks, our fam, y'all watching.
Look, yes. So we are going to be honoring them for all the amazing work that they do with LGBTQ arts and culture, really diversifying, over there at Divisionary Theater.
That's right, and that's really important because I think if you can see it, you feel like you can be it. And when you see it in arts and culture, it's really honestly, I think theatrical and stuff are always ahead of where society is, and those messages historically came from performers who were unafraid to show what needed to change through their art.
Look, representation. It matters.
Well, congratulations to Matt Morrow.
Hello, my name is Matt Morrow, Executive Artistic Director of Diversionary Theater. My pronouns are he, her, they, and I'm honored to be the inaugural recipient of the Larry T. Baza Arts and Culture Award. It has been the greatest joy and privilege of my life to serve the San Diego community through my work at Diversionary, the third oldest LGBTQ theater in the country. I'm proud of the work we've accomplished in our community and for the new plays and musicals that we've launched locally to other markets across the country. But nothing makes me more proud than the work that we do with the LGBTQ youth and senior citizens in San Diego. When I got started at Diversionary, there was one arts education program. We now boast 7 programs serving thousands across the county and across the nation, spreading the seeds of love and understanding around our LGBTQ mission. Working at Diversionary has been nothing short of a miracle in my life. It has fused my art and my activism in a way that is really giving me new meaning to my purpose as a human on this planet. I know that sounds really corny, but it's true. I was devastated when we lost Larry Baza. He was more than an arts leader in San Diego. He was a mentor, a good friend, and frankly, an arts hero for all of us in California. He was a force of nature, and he will never, ever be forgotten for the work that he's accomplished and the mark that he's left on our community. We love and miss you so, so much, Larry. Our fight as an LGBTQ community is not over. We have so much work to do for equality, and especially on behalf of our Black and brown, trans and gender nonconforming family members. We all have different ways to fight this battle. My social justice weapon of choice is the theater and arts education. I can't wait to get back to work at our brand new state-of-the-art theater on Park Boulevard, always building on our pioneering legacy of producing groundbreaking, award-winning LGBTQ theater for San Diego. I hope you will all join us for a drink and a song at our new Clark Cabaret, honoring the legacy of queer spaces where our community coalesced. I'm so grateful to be part of this community. Thank you for this honor and the privilege to serve. Happy Pride, y'all.
Dozens of guys would storm up. I had to lock my door. Somehow I couldn't warm up to one before. What was it that controlled me? What made my love life lean? My intuition told me you'd come on the scene. Mister, listen to the rhythm of my heartbeat, and you'll get just what I mean. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You alone, and you bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to mama, do. My sweet embraceable you. Te abrazo con toda mi devoción. Te abrazo y entrego mi corazón, demandando
Equality is powerful. It is born of determination and resilience. It makes us smarter, stronger, and authentic. In this era of equality, this chorus for unity, we make a profound difference together. We are a company that reflects the world, embracing diversity, encouraging authenticity, committing to inclusivity, and supporting the rights of everyone, regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression. Our different backgrounds, experiences, and ideas lead to inspiration, insight, and new perspectives that fuel our success. We foster a community where equality is honored, valued, cultivated, and celebrated. We are resilient. We are Qualcomm.
Even though we couldn't all be together this year, North County Lifeline staff signed a 2021 Pride Queer Book to wish you Happy Pride, San Diego! How lucky are we? We create ourselves. Happy Pride, SD. You are beautiful just the way you are. Remember, take pride in who you are and don't let anyone tell you different. Happy Pride 2021, San Diego strong. Owning our story and loving ourselves through the process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. Love is love. Happy Pride, San Diego. Happy Pride, San Diego. At Lifeline, we hear you, we see you, we're here for you. For services, call 760-726-4900.
At Center for Community Solutions,
we believe that all people deserve healthy relationships, that everybody deserves consent,
that our communities deserve safety.
We believe LGBTQIA+ survivors.
We believe.
We believe. We believe.
We believe you.
For resources and support around sexual or intimate partner violence, please call our 24-hour confidential hotline at 888-385-4657 or visit us at ccsSD.org.
Happy Pride from Diversionary, San Diego's own LGBTQ theater. During COVID, we've continued sharing diverse stories and free arts education programs online. We're also fully renovating our historic theater in University Heights. Highlights include a new piano bar cabaret and new features to make it more safe and welcoming for all post-COVID-19. Thank you to our donors who are making all of this possible. We look forward to welcoming you back to the theater. In the meantime, have a fabulous and safe Pride.
Resilient. The LGBT recovery community is without question resilient, rising up from the devastating effects of drugs, alcohol, sex, and all forms of addiction. The addiction rate in the LGBT community is 3 times the national average, and it is 7 times greater in the transgender community. My name is Michael Germain, and I am the chairman of the board of directors of the Live and Let Live Alano Club, which has played a vital part in the San Diego recovery community since 1983. If you're suffering from any form of addiction and needing help, or if you're in recovery seeking to connect with like-minded community, connect with us in person at our facility in Hillcrest or online. We look forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Heine, Executive Director of the San Diego Gay Men's Chorus, and on behalf of the singers, staff, board of directors, volunteers, and dancers of this incredible organization, we wish you all a happy Pride, and thanks for joining San Diego Pride this weekend. And we hope to see you in a couple of weeks for our virtual concert, Unmuted. It'll be on our website, sdgmc.org, and it'll be our Pride virtual concert in celebration of resilience in this great community of ours. Happy Pride.
Hey San Diego, we wanted to take a moment to acknowledge how important resilience is in the community and work that we do. We see it in the way our youth battle each day or how our community fights for access to equal rights in healthcare. Our community is the definition of resilience. Team TFSS is proud to be a part of and serve that community. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Pride means more than just changing a logo to rainbow colors. You gotta put your money where your values are.
Pride in the workplace means feeling safe enough to bring my full self, not parts, to the table, and to know that it'll be seen, celebrated, and honored for what that is.
It means a workplace free from all forms of discrimination.
Pride is doing everything I can to keep our community moving forward.
We are the San Diego Workforce Partnership, and we want to help you take pride at work.
There is still this lack of understanding that LGBTQ Americans are still not equal citizens in this country. We still don't have equal protection. My name is Fernando Lopez. I use they, them, their pronouns, and I'm the Executive Director of San Diego Pride. We have a diversity of programs that really find different unique ways to center and uplift our community, create visibility, and advocate for our right to exist and be treated equally under the law. Every day that we can create visibility, showcase the lives and stories of our community members is important. The Union Tribune has been exceptional in the last year in telling the truth about our community, in showcasing our real lived experiences, and I couldn't value that more. And I see the UT telling the authentic stories of our community in ways that I never have before, and that gives me hope and tells me why folks can subscribe to the Union Tribune. I'm passionate about social justice, and I know we're resilient, and I know we're going to make it through, and the road ahead is just that much brighter than what we've been through.
Welcome back. Jay Rodriguez here, he, him.
Amber St. James, they, them, there, she, her, hers, or that bitch. So we do want to say a big thank you to Live and Let Live Alano Club. Thank you so much for all that you do for our queer fam.
Yes, and a big shout out to the Trans Family Support Services for all the incredible work that is so incredibly needed right now in the Gay Men's Chorus as well. We love you so much.
Oh my God, I love my community.
Yes.
I love going to see community, which is why I love to travel.
Oh. Can I be honest about this though? And I really do want to thank Alaska Airlines for being one of our sponsors. But one of the most annoying things is having this in your ear. However, very satisfying to do.
It is.
That's why I'm a hypocrite with it, because I like the way it feels to clack a fan. I just always end up somewhere where it's right in my ear, and I'm like, I will end you. But
can I spill a secret?
Yeah, you love it. You do it. You're
I'm
the
that
one.
girl. I'm that girl. I love to clack, and look, I stand like 7
Give me a
feet
good
tall.
clack. Go. Oh. Hold on.
We're clacking.
Oh, see mine? I got to bounce back on. I'm gonna catch you at the right angle. Hold on.
See, there we go. See?
It's really effective though when you're warm.
Oh, fully.
Yeah, it's
She gets the job done. She has you flying. Like Alaska, it's very cooling.
That's right. Hey, we should fly over to the Community Service Award. The activist receiving it would be Anna Laura. Congratulations for all that you do. Should we fly to the next segment?
I think so. As long as Alaska Airlines is like willing to, sponsor us. Just saying, sponsor QT.
We'll be here. You don't go anywhere. Keep watching.
Hi, my name is Ana Laura. My pronouns are she, her, ella. I am a fat queer organizer and activist in San Diego. I am honored that this year I am the recipient of the Spirit of Stonewall Community Service Award presented by Pride each year to an LGBTQ individual whose contributions to the community in the past year are of particular significance. I am grounded in the deep belief that another world is possible, that liberation is possible. The Stonewall Rebellion involved queer and trans folks throwing shoes and bottles at police who routinely raided gay bars and beat them. Stonewall was not a peaceful protest. It was a reflection of the rage against systems of power that continually oppress queer, trans communities of color. Silvia Rivera, a Stonewall Uprising veteran, reflected that they were, quote, determined that evening that they were going to be a liberated, free community. For me, being a fat Latinx queer liberation is about dreaming a radically new world where there are no borders, no police, no war. I strive to honor the legacy of the Stonewall Rebellion and the veterans of the uprising like Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson by being intentional with my community work. I'm a worker justice advocate in my day job, uplifting priorities that will ensure worker protections and a summer program that aims to build a pipeline of organizers in San Diego to create systemic change. Outside of my work, I have been part of mutual aid, reproductive justice, and LGBTQIA+ advocacy and organizing. These spaces have been intentional in naming the systems of oppression, uplifting the systemic changes needed for communities to thrive, and creating spaces of learning. I am guided by the values of solidarity, of centering Black, people of color, people with disabilities, trans, non-binary, queer, and deeply believing again that another world where we are all free is possible. Thank you for this recognition. Happy Pride, San Diego.
Okay, can you count it off?
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it playing.
Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I'll say just a couple words about, my identity as a lesbian. It has made me who I am today. It took me a long time to figure out my identity, but when I did, I adopted that identity and I was proud of that identity. And mostly it means that I love my wife like I don't love anyone else in this world. And it's great to be able to say that. But it also has made me more courageous as a leader, more empathetic as a leader, more vulnerable as a leader, more transparent as a leader, because that's what I am as a person. And that's what I became as a person as a result of my identity. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful for Alaska Airlines for allowing me to be who I am, because together we do amazing things.
Today is our first time ever having the inclusive pride flag raised here in Alaska.
Alaska Airlines is celebrating LGBT Pride. We've been isolated for so long. It's just great to be able to fly down to some of our favorite cities. The energy is just really exciting.
Hey kid, never stop running. Break me a dream that's drumming on.
Ultimate pride float in the skies.
We've cried several times already, just because I think it's really impactful to see like support.
We are not equal until we are all equal, and we are not all equal right now.
Always find a way through the unknown. 'Cause we're willing to chase after rivals. Never playing it safe is where we belong.
As a proud LGBTQ+ ally since 1988,
Barefoot believes in accepting everyone exactly as they are.
so be bold with us.
So be proud with us.
Be you with us.
When you purchase our new Pride Sweet Rosé Bubbly,
Barefoot gives back to free mom hugs.
And the National Center for Transgender Equality.
to help build a world where everyone can be truly unapologetically themselves.
So barefoot with us.
I'm Barbara Poma, founder and CEO of One Pulse Foundation. We want to wish everyone participating in San Diego Pride a happy Pride Month from all of us here in Orlando. The first year of Prides after the tragedy, I could not believe the love that we received. I must have hugged over 1,000 people, and I felt it from every single one of them. The power in those hugs and in those moments gave us the strength we needed, and we hope we give some of it back to others as well. Every Pride March, before and after the Pulse shooting, has been a true example of the LGBTQ+ community and the love and the support of our allies. Pride equals love.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kyle Bukowski, and I'm an Associate Medical Director for Planned Parenthood of the Pacific Southwest. Planned Parenthood provides compassionate, science-based sexual and reproductive health care. Every year, we look forward to giving out thousands of condoms at the Pride Parade. And while we can't be together this year, we'll still be giving out thousands of condoms at our health centers, which remain open. Many of our patients, staff, volunteers, and supporters are members of the LGBTQ+ community. We share a fundamental belief that all people should have equal rights, including access to health care. People deserve to have a sex life that is happy, healthy, and free of shame and stigma. We see you, we hear you, we care about you, and we care for you.
Vote! Woo! Vote!
喺呢度，冇乜個，依此來投票。
투표하세요. Are you registered to vote?
It's very easy. Take only 2 minutes of your time. So let's visit sdvote.com.
You must be registered to vote if you want to participate in an upcoming election.
Make your voice heard. For more information, visit sdvote.com.
On a special day like today, I think fondly about the hundreds of San Diego Pride volunteers who have helped build homes and hope with San Diego Habitat for Humanity over the past few years. Your generosity literally builds lasting resiliency that is visible in the structure of the house and the stability of the homeowners. And that strength ripples out into all of our communities. Habitat's partnership with San Diego Pride is definitely something we should all be proud of. Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride from San Diego Armada and proud members of the International Gay Rugby. 2020 threw us some punches. But COVID couldn't stop the Armada family or stop the support of our community. We're a team dedicated to each member. Welcome to the San Diego Armada family. Happy Pride.
love seeing the community videos. They're so powerful and moving. Just to see everyone really, you can tell the smile on people's faces this year talking about Pride. It's just an extra special moment.
It really is. I mean, when you've been denied touch and access and community for like over a year,
Yeah.
it is an emotional moment.
It
just
hits
to
different.
see it does.
Yeah.
It hits different.
Yeah.
Okay. In the same way that Habitat Humanity be out there hitting different.
Yeah,
Okay?
I mean, just building homes, we take it for granted that we have roof and shelter, but some folks don't, and they've been doing such a great job, and especially focusing in on, LGBTQ plus families, making sure that everyone has a safe place to go and call
Truly.
home.
Because I mean, look, if you don't have a home, where am I supposed to interior decorate?
That's right. I know a
Yeah.
little something about fixing a home or two.
I heard y'all do it in like what, a quick little 30 seconds? Look.
It was an hour, but it was a long time ago. We just reunited for a 1 hour special. You can watch it on the Peacock app. Queer Eye reunited the OGs 18 years ago. This month of July, we launched first all-out gay cast in network history. I know a lot of you are young and just only know the Netflix Queer Eye, but we're streaming on Peacock in case you want to see a little bit of that. It's airing right now. But this year, although I didn't have any male companionship, pandemic, Angel. However, I did have a special fella that was in my glass, and that was Tito's Vodka. And I want to thank them specifically because they gave a lot of money to help LGBTQ plus folks in the bar industry, the employees who really fell on hard times this year. And we take them for granted, but those queer spaces, our bars, our nightlife, those are our safe spaces. And for many people, the only place that they first could go to find a sense of community. And those people, the bartenders, the staff, everyone who works in those places were displaced this year. And so big shout out to Tito's and thank you for all you do.
Okay, putting that coin where your mouth is.
That's right.
Amongst other things. Well, talking about being a supporter, being an ally, we did also want to throw it on over to the Ally Award Supervisor, Nathan Fletcher.
Hi, I'm Chair of the San Diego County Board of Supervisors, Nathan Fletcher, and my pronouns are he, him, his. I am so glad to be here with you virtually, and I'm so incredibly honored to be a Spirit of Stonewall Award recipient as a friend of Pride. This past year has been unprecedented with the scale and number of obstacles our community has faced. I know that we are resilient, especially the LGBTQ plus community. It has always been important for me to use any platform I have to not only be an ally, but be an active ally. When I was in the California State Assembly, I was proud to speak in support of ending the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy and cast my vote accordingly. As a veteran, I know that members of the LGBTQ plus community are just as capable and valuable in our armed forces as anyone, and they should have the freedom to love who you love, openly, with honor, and with respect. That same attitude needs to apply to our workplace. In my first year as a county supervisor, I initiated Shine Bright with Pride in partnership with the county's LGBT and Allies Employee Resource Group, a celebratory event to kick off San Diego's Pride season. We also joined county employees to fly the Pride flag at the county offices in Kearny Mesa for National Coming Out Day, the first time the Pride flag ever flew above a San Diego County facility. In 2020, we flew the Pride flag high above the County Administration Center, also for the first time. We started the long overdue recognition of the trans community at the county when we lit our County Administration Center on Transgender Day of Remembrance and Transgender Day of Visibility. I am thrilled to have been a part of LGBTQ plus history in San Diego as the officiant of the first same-sex ceremony to take place in the county chambers in 2019, another long overdue moment. Recently, to prevent bias and prejudice, I proposed and facilitated the creation of the county's Human Relations Commission and Office of Equity and Racial Justice. I'm also leading the effort to create an Office of Labor Standards and Enforcement alongside Supervisor Nora Vargas. We are implementing the Office of Immigrant Affairs. It is critical that we protect and provide for those who are most marginalized in our community. While all of those things are important steps, I know there is still so much to be done. LGBTQ plus rights shouldn't be dependent on Supreme Court cases. We must pass the Equality Act. And we must stop the wave of anti-LGBTQ plus bills being put forward across this country. I recognize that the work of an ally is to take on the burden and labor of marginalized communities, and I am committed to to doing all that I can. Together, we can make this world, our state, our county, our communities a better, more welcoming, and safer place for all. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Mike. I'm a bartender here at the Inside Out Cocktail Lounge and Restaurant here in Hillcrest. My pronouns are he, him, his, and we're happy to be celebrating Pride this year with Tito's Vodka. That said, we have a couple cocktail recipes for you. The first one is a Tito's Greyhound. It's going to be 1.5 ounces of Tito's Vodka. Top it with 4 ounces of fresh grapefruit juice. And garnish it with a rosemary sprig. The second one's going to be a cucumber Tito's Collins. So we'll do 1.5 ounces of the Tito's Vodka. Half ounce of simple syrup. 1/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Top it with club soda. Give it a quick stir. And garnish it with some cucumber.
From our family here at Inside Out, Happy Pride!
San Diego Pride community, we don't need to fit into whatever box or construct society tells us to. We're bold, proud, and unapologetically ourselves in whatever way it manifests. The time is now for radical love and acceptance. Identity and self-expression are not static. They're fluid, unique, and on your own terms. And that's how your sexual health care should be too. That's why at UC San Diego's Antiviral Research Center, we are leading the charge on innovative research that enhances the quality and duration of life for people living with sexually transmitted infections and HIV. Because yes, HIV is still a thing. Our signature program, Good to Go, offers queer and trans-affirming sexual health care to San Diegans at no cost. We test for San Diego's 6 major STIs plus HIV in 30 minutes flat, with most results getting to folks the same day. The best part? Our team is as diverse as the people who walk through our doors. We are queer, trans, bisexual, non-binary, and we lead San Diegans to compassionate care, knowledge, and community without degradation. Because we're
made for support.
Made for equality. Made for social justice.
Made for empathy.
Made for love.
Made for kindness.
Hecho para amor.
Made for research.
Made for advocacy.
Made for pride.
Happy Pride from the Some of Us team. Hi, I'm Yinka Freeman, Some of Us's event coordinator. Pride is a celebration of inclusivity, freedom of self-expression, and equal rights for all.
Hi, my name is Jess Wiener. I'm the event manager of Some of Us. My favorite Pride memory is the very first time I walked into a gay club and I felt like someone had unzipped the shell I'd been hiding under. Thank you to the spaces that provide safety and freedom.
Hi, I'm Madison Ecker, founder and CEO of Some of Us, and Pride is actually where I had the vision to create Some of Us. It's our once-a-year holiday where we feel seen and validated in who we are. Happy Pride!
Pride's theme this year is resilience.
Resilience is the ongoing fight for civil rights. And for the LGBTQ plus community, it's basic, like military service, marrying the person you love, adopting children, and working without fear of discrimination or retaliation.
And not only does it remind us of our shared struggle, but it educates, inspires, and empowers all of us to continue that fight as champions for equality and equity for all people.
And that's why the San Diego County Bar Association welcomes everyone, and everyone belongs. Happy San Diego Pride.
Happy San Diego Pride.
This July, the San Diego Community College District, including City College, Mesa College, Miramar College, and the College of Continuing Education, celebrates the accomplishments and demonstrates support for the rights of the LGBTQ+ community. And while we can't march together today like we've done in the past, we wish you all a happy Pride, San Diego. Learn more at sdccd.edu.
It's actor and comedian Jason Stewart. I want to wish everyone in San Diego a happy gay pride. I want to give you all a big virtual bear hug. I miss everyone so much. I can't wait to see people in person. I really can't. I'm sitting here in my home office in Palm Springs, California. I'm in my swivel chair wearing my really cool shirt and my underwear because that's been my pandemic outfit. Yes, pants are coming. I feel it. I feel it very much. A lot of you know that I'm really big on giving back. I'm the national co-chair of the Screen Actors Guild LGBTQ committee where I volunteer. And I think as you go up in the elevator of success in life, it's real important to take people with you. It really is. So come out wherever you are. Always remember, happy gay pride. Love you all.
Oh, it's hard to get older, it is. You start getting afraid of things that you were never afraid of before. I used to love to go to amusement parks, go on a ride and almost die. But now that I'm getting closer to death, I don't want to go. I recently went to Six Flags. Six Flags Magic Mountain. Has anybody ever been there? They have this ride, and it's called the Batman ride. This ride scared the shit out of me. First of all, there's no floor, right? They strap you in like you're some sort of friggin' mental patient. Your legs hang over like you're mini-me. I got so nervous, I felt like my uterus came out through my mouth. And I don't even have a uterus. I think it was the woman's behind me. Because when I was done with the ride, I was wearing a pair of high heels and they were not my own. They were his. I think I love you. What am I so afraid of? Her. And you get older, you know what you start to do? You start to go to Costco and Target, you just buy things. You get in there, you're like a crazy person. You can't just buy regular things, you need big things and lots of things. And then you need a card, and you need a thing, and you gotta walk in, and you gotta... What the hell is going on at Target? Do they have heroin going through the air conditioning? It's insane, is it not? Oh my God. I walk in there and all of a sudden my eyes glaze over. You know, I say, I need 400 placemats made out of bamboo, now! You know, I need a gazebo for my one-room apartment. I want 400 rolls of toilet paper. I am not kidding, I don't know what to do with them. I made a couch. And I'm so gay, I went back and bought 100 more to make a chair to match. And I threw an Afghan over it and it looked fabulous. Come and visit. Oh, look at this big guy. He's like a farm animal. Anyway. Well, you think of me as a farm. And when you graze, take your time. You watch out for me. You know why? I actually bought a new car recently. My car, my 1997 Toyota RAV4. Yeah, it died. That's my baby. 14 years, longest relationship for me. Yeah, it died. You know, it had the cassette tape and the roll-up windows. But I'm in a 2010 Prius. It's like a goddamn spaceship. It's so quiet. I backed up. I killed 2 people and Lady Gaga. I swear, Lady Gaga, what's the big deal with her? She's so, Lady Gaga, the original, you know, who is Lady Gaga? She's Madonna with a birdcage on her head. But I am the worst driver that ever lived. I really am. Oh God, I'm such a bad driver. Oh. But now they have this new thing, right? It's called, what do they call it? Photo tickets. Have you seen it? Yeah, it's really great, the photo tickets. This is a photo ticket. You drive through a red light, they snap a picture of you, and they send it to you in the mail. So I sent them a picture of some money. They sent me a picture of handcuffs. So I sent them a picture of my lawyer. They sent me a picture of prison. I said, I'm gay, that's hot. 16 photos. In my neighborhood, that's a fashion shoot. I'm Jason Stewart. Thank you very much.
This year, Astronaut wanted to honor the celebratory, fun spirit of Pride
by giving back to the community that has given us so much.
With many Pride events canceled or being held virtually,
we know everyone is missing one thing most:
community!
So Astroglide chose to support 8 LGBTQ community centers
and organizations all across the country
for a total contribution of more than $70,000 to help keep their doors open and their communities connected and strong.
Happy Pride! Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Happy Pride from Astroglide!
Yes, we are here with you, San Diego Live. I'm Jay Rodriguez, he, him.
And I'm Amber St. James, they, them, there, she, her, hers, or that beer.
Welcome back. I hope you're having a great time watching San Diego Pride from wherever you're watching from right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Look, first, can we give a good old little shout out to our friends over at Inside Out?
Yes. Thank you for all you do. And also Paris, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Look, in honor of you, we decided to turn it inside out and give you looks today.
That's right. I'm literally just on the fly coordinating with whatever you do. I just want to follow in your shoes.
Look, see, this is how you know, queers, we just got that other sense.
That's right.
You know, we see each other. Okay, coming on through.
Also, real tea, let me just tell you something. This outfit just got delivered. Like, this is new for today.
Just for y'all. Just for y'all here today. One time only.
You know what? Here's something you can do multiple times if you're in the spirit too, is if you like what you've seen today, if you want to give back to your community, you can go to sdpride.org. That's sdpride.org/donate. Any amount is great. Whatever is comfortable for you. No amount is too small, and no amount is too large.
Okay, look, we are not size queens over here.
No, but we do want to keep the great momentum and the great work that San Diego Pride does, funded to the best of our ability, and it's our community. It's our way of giving back.
Absolutely, and part of giving back is showing up to these events, okay?
Yeah.
So definitely come on through tomorrow to the True Colors Review Sunday, okay, with Paris and all of her friends. They're going to be turning it
that's going to be fun, yes. Okay, what else can I do?
Well, I mean, look, if you can't make it in person, there's always something digital.
Right.
And I must say, me and my sisters from Sisters of St. James Productions, we did put together a cute little San Diego Drag Excellence that is available now for you to go and watch over on the San Diego Pride Instagram. And look, if you somehow just can't find the Instagram, even though we love consistent branding, you can always find it on my own Instagram, which will be somewhere on the screen, I'm sure. I mean, I'm not the one who's running tech, but I know we're going to be put together.
Okay, wait, tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see.
I mean, you can expect to see almost 40 different drag performers here in San Diego being featured in an iconic, stunning number to a remix of Unspeakable Joy. Because you know what? This pride and the resilience that we have is what continues to push us forward and give us that unspeakable joy.
That's right. Because they cannot steal it and they cannot take it away.
No, they cannot. No, they cannot. Okay.
We've got a lot going on, right? Don't we, right now?
Absolutely. Okay. Now, again, we love to have the events. We love to have y'all turn up and turn out. So, what else are we doing? Look.
Yes.
I'm gonna see y'all at the Black LGBT Coalition because not only is she giving you this freshly made garment, but you'll be able to see it in person over on their Pride, okay, happening July 17th. Today. Okay, so I will see y'all over there. And don't forget to stay for Black Girl Magic. I mean, look, we were iconic when we did it in February, and we're bringing it back.
Yes. That's going to be really fun. I'm excited about that. Also, the Spirit of Stonewall Community Service Award, that's going to be happening. Is it today? Well,
yes,
today.
I mean, look, to the same organization.
Yeah.
We love the Black LGBTQ Coalition, and that is why they will be the ones who are receiving the Spirit of Stonewall Community Service Award.
Recipients. Let's hear a little bit about their work, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Hello, my name is Paige Coe. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the Community Relations Chair for the San Diego Black LGBTQ Coalition. We're so honored that this year, the San Diego Black LGBTQ Coalition is the recipient of the Spirit of Stonewall Service Award, which is presented by Pride each year to an organization that has supported the LGBTQ community over an extended period of years or has made an exceptional contribution in the last year. Founded in 2015 by Adam Dreyer, Dwayne Crenshaw, Ricky Braun, LaRue Fields, and others, this group of Black queer folks noticed the clear lack of resources and absence of a central space for Black LGBTQ life. The coalition was established to provide a space to exist Blackly. Our mission is to build a united front of diverse Black LGBTQ community members for our social, political, and economic advancement by forming a central hub for San Diego Black LGBTQ life. We strive to meet the needs of community by sharing and building events, groups, and resources that support a strong, sustained, and connected Black LGBTQ community. The fact that we are a volunteer-run coalition makes me even more proud of the work that we've accomplished. We fostered San Diego's first emergency Black transgender fund for transgender, non-binary, and gender non-conforming folks who need emergency assistance with housing, food, and access to gender-affirming care. Over the last year, we've created a resource list of mental health providers and organizations that serve the Black LGBTQ community and launched the Damon J. Scheer Academic Scholarship Fund to support Black LGBTQ students moving through their higher education. During the pandemic, we became an independent 501c3 nonprofit and began filming our Black LGBTQ Lives of San Diego documentary that will be released at the end of 2021. We also helped San Diego Pride deliver vaccinations to the community, connected with partners to host virtual events, and kept the goal of bringing the Black LGBTQ community together in person again. Since San Diego is starting to see the other side, we've resumed in-person events. Looking forward, we're creating plans for a transformative justice skill-building group and aim to build intentional space and programs to address the struggles that this last year has brought to our community. So to the Black LGBTQ community, we are resilient because the work of dismantling white supremacy and queer hostility makes that demand. I look forward to building a community of soft, sweet care with you all. Happy Pride, San Diego.
We are the minds who hold the vision of a world that we're all dying to live in. So it is up to us to be the difference in the world that we want to see. You see, real change starts as an idea. Then it grows on us all. It is up to us to plant the seeds, so it matters what you say. And it matters what you do. Because if you plant the seeds in the right places, you have the power to grow up in a world that will one day grow from you. So I wrote a goodbye letter today. I said sayonara to the old me, my usual ways. I've been moving out of darkness, enjoying the rays, thinking about making some changes in a beautiful way. So I've been spending some time with my reflection. I've been celebrating all of the nuance in my complexion, and I am grateful for this buttermilk and honey. I'm grateful for these freckles, for these better to kiss you wits. They're lovely. Mwah. I've been celebrating you too. Sitting with all of the things that we've been growing through, and I know that it'll help us stand a little taller, stand a little more tolerant, move beyond binaries, shift systems with the pace of culture. Yo, it is crazy that we still treat some people different for their color. We keep behaving off our assumptions, but won't get to know each other. And we've been in this place for too long, caged and longing for liberty, losing our breath, trying to sing freedom songs and never seem to have the right key. But trust me, if ever there was a time for pride, it would be right now. In the midst of this, when our open wounds have opened the world's eyes to see exactly what we are made of, when we are being tested by fire, when our fists are clenching broken hearts and still rising above the smoke, when we're refusing to back down from the things that we are most afraid of, I get so proud when I see us standing together. Solidarity across spectrum. This feels like a new chapter. Feels like we're painting our streets with new commitment, expanding the understanding that all Black lives matter. And this time it will be much more than saying, more than a transactional acknowledgement that in this country, we're not actually all the same. Today, we can collectively reevaluate our aims. We can stop making Olympics of our oppressions, stop spinning hate in circles, stop pointing, passing blame. Let's just embrace each other's experiences and accept each other's flaws. Be accountable to our missteps, bridge the distance, change the laws. We have got to build connections, live with full intention to be vulnerable, reframe our minds, revisit what we have learned to think is normal. There is nothing stopping us from moving the world today. We are well aware of the things that we need to change and reminded of them every day. So now it is our decision to create the world that we envision, a world where everyone feels seen and heard and safe to play their role. So please don't let this moment pass, condemning us to repeat our past. The seeds have long been planted. Now it's our responsibility to grow.
San Diego Unified School District recognizes June as LGBTQIA+ Pride Month. Pride Month is an opportunity to increase awareness and visibility around the LGBTQIA community and to renew our ongoing commitment and education plan to promote safe and affirming school spaces for students, families, and educators. Spaces that focus on intersectional diversity, acceptance, and unconditional support for our LGBTQIA+ students, families, and educators.
Last year for Pride Month, I did this little thing for my computer where I put like fruits of different colors, and when you smash them together, it makes the pride flag.
If you're a parent of a queer kid watching and you do whatever is possible for your child to feel safe and accepted, I want to thank you. I think you're the dream of every single queer kid. Personally, my dad tries his best to understand me. I cannot be happier for that. With all that being said, I just want to thank you for watching and happy Pride.
To me, Pride means freedom. Pride means freedom to be who I am. It means freedom for my students to be who they are, and the people I love, it's freedom for them societally to be exactly who they want to be. That's why I love Pride.
I love having a GSA in my school. What GSA means to me is that GSA will always be a place where kids can go to be their most comfortable and be themselves. So that's why I love GSA.
To me, GSA means a safe place where I can feel accepted and feel like the boy everyone at GSA treats me as. My name is Robin, and that's exactly why I love GSA.
From watching videos in the club of other people's stories, I also realized being proud of who you are can also mean trying to not let yourself feel down from what happens and expressing yourself.
GSA gives me a place where, as an educator, I can share my own experience with students and help them go through really complicated parts in their lives and journeys of self-discovery, and I think that's amazing. I wish I'd had that when I was a student.
Hola, soy Heidi y quiero desear amor, alegría y visibilidad a la comunidad LGBTQIA+ durante el mes de Pride y más allá.
Hi, my name is Max, he, him, his, and for me, Pride means love, listening, and learning.
Pride at National University is building a future of diversity, inclusion, and pride by offering Safe Zone certifications to all people looking to demonstrate their commitment to progress, giving them the tools to lead others in academic and professional life, and fostering opportunities for success and community to LGBTQ+ students.
Pride at NU is honored to stand with San Diego Pride in creating a world in which we value the uniqueness of others, of ourselves, and realize all the beautiful things we learn when we live in a diverse world.
We are on a journey towards openness. It happens when we leave our comfort zone, embrace the unknown, and welcome everyone. Embrace differences, disabilities, backgrounds, nationalities. We're not striving for perfection. We want to do better, where every person has a seat at the table, treated with dignity and respect, celebrated for who we are and the uniqueness we bring. Where we are more informed, more inclusive, more innovative, Removing barriers so that everyone can succeed. An ongoing commitment to create a workplace where equity, not just equality, prevails. Open stands for being brave, for being oneself fully and unconditionally, for coming together to create a new tomorrow. Open to new possibilities, new solutions, new technologies. We are lesbian, we are gay, we are bisexual, we are transgender, we are queer, we are allies, we are we, and we are Cubic.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much to the Black LGBT Coalition. Like, oh my God, all the amazing work that they do.
So fantastic, and I think, you know, I love that this program has been so broad in terms of all, trying to cover as much as we can and show you a window into all the subsections of our community, the beautiful tapestry that is the many shades that queer folks come in, you know, and I think Pride is the ultimate reminder.
Fully. I mean, she is giving you Technicolor Dream Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I want to make sure that everyone's following you.
Oh, fully. And I want to make sure people are following you.
Oh,
so where can
thank
they
you.
find us?
Oh, they can find me at JAI Rodriguez on everything with a blue check mark. What about you?
Okay, Miss Blue Check Mark. Ah! You can find me on Instagram at MXSSTJAMES. It is Mick St. James, just with an extra S.
Yes.
And then on everything else, it's just Amber St. James.
I love that. Thanks for that. And of course, you should be following San Diego Pride. That is their handle on all social media platforms.
Again, consistent branding.
Yes.
Live for it. We also want to make sure that we're thanking our sponsors over at Sony. So
Thanks,
thank
Sony.
you.
Thank you. Also, coming up next is going to be a special group of people who are our philanthropy awardees. That would be the Burgess family, Shelly, Dave, and Finn. You'll hear more about them right now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dave Burgess, and my pronouns are he, him.
And hi, everyone. My name is Shelly Burgess, and my pronouns are she, her, hers.
Hello everyone, my name is Finn Burgess and I use he, they. We are so honored that this year our family is the recipient of the Spirit of Stonewall Philanthropy Award. This award is presented by Pride each year to a group or individual who has diligently raised funds to support the LGBTQ community over an extended period of years and or has made an exceptional contribution in the past year.
And Dave and I are two native San Diegans and published authors with careers in education. And as educators, one of our core beliefs is that all kids are our kids, and it's essential that LGBTQ students feel safe and supported in our school systems and in their communities. This is why we're huge supporters of San Diego Pride, and in particular, their youth programming for LGBTQ youth. We're so grateful for the opportunities that they've provided for our son Finn and all other LGBTQ youth to help them feel safe, to feel welcome, empowered. And we also really appreciate that Pride gives our youth a way to connect with and contribute to the community.
We've especially been inspired to continue to support San Diego Pride youth programming because of our son's positive engagement and leadership development in the program. Finn has given countless hours volunteering as San Diego Pride Youth Ambassador and has helped so many LGBTQ youth to feel safe and validated. We are so proud of him and his work. We look forward to continuing to support Finn and the LGBTQ community, and we hope that you will too.
Thank you for this recognition. Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Hi!
Welcome!
Happy Pride! My name is Raquelita and my pronouns are she, hers, ella.
And my name is Barbecue and my pronouns are she, hers, ella as well.
Yes! Barbecue, how about we start with the song?
That's a great idea, Raquelita.
Are you ready?
2, 1.
Good day, how are you? How are you? I'm well, thank you, I'm well, thank you. How about you? How about you? How about in Spanish?
That's a great idea, Raquelita. 3, 2, 1.
Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Yes, snaps, everyone. Barbecue, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very, very excited, Raquelita. Very
So am I. I can't believe that we're here again, celebrating Pride.
Yes, let's give it a snap for Pride.
Yes. And we're gonna be doing reading today, Barbecue.
Yes, one of my favorite things to do, Raquelita.
Do you know what they say about reading, Barbecue?
Reading is fun.
Demento! Yes! Before we begin with our readings, we just want to say every June and July, the San Diego Public Library celebrates Pride to honor the rich heritage, cultures, experiences, contributions, and resilience of our LGBTQ+ identified communities.
The San Diego Public Library continues to pledge their solidarity with our LGBTQ+ communities and is committed to bringing awareness, providing equitable opportunities, and breaking down barriers faced by our LGBTQ+ siblings.
Yes. Now, are we ready to start the book reading?
I'm very excited, Raquelita.
Yeah, so am I. So the book that we're going to be reading for y'all is called This Day in June, and it's written by Gail Pittman and illustrated by Christina Litton.
And this book is read with permission from the American Psychological Association.
APA, yes. Are you ready, Barbecue?
I'm ready, Raquelita.
Yes. Snap, snaps. This day in June, parade starts soon.
Rainbow arches, joyful marches.
Yes. Motors roaring, spirits soaring. Everybody roar on a count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Run, run, run.
Voices chanting, doggies panting. Do you want to pant like a dog?
Clad in leather, perfect weather.
Artists painting, sisters sainting.
Ooh, I like that. That's cute. Banners swaying, children playing. Everybody sway. Sway.
Dancers jumping, music pumping. You want to pump your fist, Raquelita?
Yes. Sidewalk shaking, tummies aching. Everybody shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Painted ladies crying babies. You want to imitate a crying baby, Raquelita?
Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wah, wah. Fancy dresses, flowing tresses. Barbecue, your dress is sure fancy.
It is. It has 100% ostrich feathers.
Ooh, very fancy.
Loving kisses, so delicious.
Everybody blow a kiss. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All invited, all excited.
This day in June, we're all
united! Snap, snap, yes, royalty! The end. Wow, that was such a good book, Barbecue. How are you feeling about the book?
I feel full of pride.
Yes, I was really, really excited about seeing the ways in which we can all celebrate. It's amazing to just be able to come together and be united.
And celebrate, right? Celebrating
Yes.
is very important. Safely.
That's it.
During Pride, Sony is excited to introduce Create Action, a new program designed to support nonprofit organizations who provide mentorship, leadership, and education to their local communities. Grant-winning organizations will receive a $50,000 donation, $50,000 in Sony equipment, custom film, a platform to share their story, and more. Learn more about Create Action by visiting alphauniverse.com/createaction.
For the county library, we celebrate our LGBTQ plus customers every day of the year. We have a strong and abiding commitment to equality and diversity in the workplace each and every day. From sharing book lists by and for LGBTQ plus staff and customers to highlighting resources from our county, we share in our customers' achievements and personal stories. There's still a lot to be done, and we stand by your side. From all of us at San Diego County Library, happy Pride.
Hi, my name is Terry Young, and I am the gay founder and CEO of Sparks and Honey. I love Pride. It is the time of year where we come together with the entire LGBT community and celebrate all of our intersections. We've tried hard at Sparks and Honey to make this a place where you can be who you are, and we deeply, deeply believe it's a place where you have to be able to love who you love in life. I want to say especially to the trans community, we are here for you, and we want to stand with you to be resilient. I call on all leaders in the marketplace to double down on your efforts for the trans community. This is the time to lift our trans talent up. On a personal note, I'm planning to celebrate Pride with my partner, my 7-year-old son, our friends, our allies across the entire LGBT community. From Sparks and Honey, I'm wishing you a happy Pride 2021.
My name is Emily Cloak. I'm the British Consul General in Los Angeles, wishing San Diego a very happy Pride on behalf of the UK. We're excited to celebrate the impact of LGBTQ Brits in the UK and the US, from Freddie Mercury to Alan Turing and many more. We're proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you in June and over the year to help secure a safer, more equitable and inclusive world.
So a memory that I have is marching down University Avenue with the North County LGBTQ Resource Center. It was fun to just wave and share my pride with everyone around us.
Remembering when I'm dancing with everyone that around me that I don't really know, but it seems like we're all in the same wavelength and we all understand each other and we all love each other, and that's like a very positive vibe that I love.
Pride to me means just being proud to be yourself, being comfortable in your own skin, being happy for it.
Happy Pride!
Pride is a celebration.
Pride is a celebration.
Protest.
A protest.
A time to honor love
and community.
Every day we must remember our history,
our story,
so we can speak our truth
and own our strength.
Together we are resilient.
United,
we celebrate Pride.
Oh my goodness, look, the library is always open.
It is, honey.
And they do love to read to the children.
To the children! This is really cool because I did not know that San Diego was doing this.
I mean, I didn't know either until maybe like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
But hey, we live for Drag Queen Story Hour.
Have you ever done it?
I haven't. I was supposed to. I had some things come up.
Okay.
But I would love to in the future.
I think it'd be really fun to go see. I just like that kids now get to see the full tapestry of what our community represents, and the drag queen's able to tell stories. I mean, what's more magical than a drag queen?
Hell if I know. I think I'm pretty magical. Yes. Speaking of magic and queens, you can catch Rockalada and barbecue at Mujeres Brew for Latinx Pride.
Yes.
So go on over there and kiki and cut up with them later on today.
Well, also keeping in the Latinx vibe. You know I'm very Latinx. Oh. But we talk about friendships, relationships, and people come together of all different kinds, and whether it's partnerships or just besties. And our next organization that I'm going to tell you about, they were just two friends who came together and wanted to make real and true impact, which makes me think we actually probably, while this is playing, should figure out what we're going to come up with.
I'll get the paperwork.
Yes, through the friendship of Jamie and Frania, Proyecto Translatina was created, and you're about to find out much more about that now.
Hola a todos. Mi nombre es Jamie Arangure, mi pronombre es ella.
Soy la directora ejecutiva de Proyecto Trans Latina del Condado de San Diego. Me siento muy honrada de que Frania y yo seamos las seleccionadas para el reconocimiento de este año de Spirit of Stonewall, Inspiration Relationship. Cada año, San Diego Pride reconoce una amistad, vínculo familiar o relación cuyo amor, fuerza, trabajo y compromiso a la igualdad LGBT encarna la humanidad de nuestra comunidad. Fran y yo y su servidora somos dos mujeres transgéneros, latinas, migrantes, unas guerreras que siempre estamos defendiendo las voces de nuestra comunidad LGBT latina y en especial a las mujeres trans. Hemos estado como voluntarias por más de 10 años en diferentes proyectos aquí en el Condado de San Diego. Para mencionar alguno, Trans Days Empowerment, Grupo Trans 2000 y Family Health Center, entre otros. Fran y yo siempre hemos estado buscando oportunidades para seguir apoyando, abogando por nuestra comunidad, ya sea que se trate de presentar trámites de cambio de nombre, obtener un nuevo pasaporte o actualizar certificados de nacimiento. Lo hemos hecho todo y estamos orgullosas de la cantidad de mujeres trans latinas que hemos podido ayudar. Entendemos el impacto que las personas que apoyan y afirman pueden tener en nuestra comunidad. Por eso es tan importante para nosotras ser un recurso en las mujeres trans y en la comunidad LGBT latina en general. Por eso hoy doy mil gracias al San Diego Pride por este reconocimiento y a toda nuestra comunidad latina por apoyarnos en estos proyectos. Espero que todos tengan un excelente fin de semana y un feliz mes del orgullo. Su servidora Jamie Aranguré. Gracias.
I love and appreciate how involved we are with Pride and other organizations throughout San Diego County.
Harris really encourages us to go to events like Pride, and seeing Harris encourage all employees to go, not just employees who are a part of that community, is awesome.
You know, it's a day of fun and embracing everybody. Our teammates love to show their colors and be their authentic selves.
It feels awesome when you're walking in the parade, you know, just because, you know, everyone's there, your community is there, and you get to walk in like the main event. But you also get to show these people, this company is cool, I support this company.
Caesars has really done a lot for me. They were one of the first in the gaming industry to offer same-sex domestic partner benefits. And then also, they were one of the first to achieve the perfect index score on the HRC Equality Index rating, and they have maintained that for the last 14 years.
Harris supports me in the workplace by giving me not only a safe space to do my work, but a celebrated space to do my work. I don't worry about hiding who I am or changing who I am to make other people more comfortable. I can just be my authentic self.
We celebrate Pride all year. When it comes to actual Pride Month and it comes to the Pride Parade and the festival, I look forward to it every year because this is an opportunity for all of us to lock arms, go out there and just have a great time and celebrate ourselves, celebrate one another, and celebrate the community.
From all of us,
to all of you,
we can't wait to be together again.
For the times we celebrated together. For the artists and creators we supported together.
Who is this?
Rita Moreno. And the community we built together. Circumstances may keep us apart for now. But pride will bring us together again.
We can't wait to be together again.
맞다.一緒に.
שוב ביחד.
Joy-Chi Chom-Joy.
Nos juntamos otra vez.
ด้วยกัน
Lại chung nhau nữa.
Magsaksama uli.
From all of us at Clexicon to all of you, we want to wish you a happy Pride.
Hi everyone, my name is Donnell.
And I'm Corey.
From Donnell and Corey's Happy Hour. And it has been one crazy year, but we are almost there.
We are so close. We just want to send everyone out there some positivity and love and light to everyone across the entire world, all our friends and family.
We'd like to wish each and every one of you a very, very happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy, 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 happy Pride! We love you all.
Hello and happy Pride weekend. I'm Mitch Mitchell, Senior Vice President for Sempra Energy for Diversity and Corporate Partnerships. This weekend, I would usually be putting on my rainbow best and heading to the San Diego LGBTQ Pride Parade with my family and hundreds of employees from the Sempra Energy family of companies. Every year, we honor and celebrate our LGBTQ community by marching through the streets of San Diego at the Pride Parade. Our bucket truck, electric vehicles, and enthusiasm have become staples of the Pride Parade, and although we won't be able to participate in person this year, we are no less committed to being a champion for the LGBTQ community. At SDG&E and the Sempra Energy family of companies, we champion people. That means that diversity, equity, and inclusion can't just be words on a piece of paper. They must be a part of our daily DNA and deeply woven into the fabric of our culture and everything we do. We know that as a city and region, we all have so much more work to do to champion each other. But you can count on the Sempra family of companies to lead by example by supporting a workplace where all employees are encouraged to bring their most authentic selves to work every day. Everyone's voice will be heard and valued. So on behalf of my 16,000 colleagues across the entire Sempra Energy family of companies, we stand with your mission to foster pride and equality, and we celebrate every color of the rainbow.
Our next awardee is part owner of the Moe's Universe, the iconic Moe's. Listen, it's not a trip for me to San Diego without at least popping into one of the establishments under that Moe's Universe umbrella. I'm usually OG Moe's because I like to see a drag show. I want to eat. I always get hungry at a bar. So if you got food, you're keeping me.
I mean, look, with the universe that big, mama, it's hard not to miss it.
And there's like a little trolley thing that takes you from one. That needs to go to other cities too. That's a good idea. I like that.
Sickening. But we do love Mo, okay, for all the amazing work that she does in making sure to sustain actually one of the very few left women's bars, Gossip Grill, which I've done quite a few little gigs at, and I do love to
bums me out that there's not enough spaces for women. You know what I mean, in the community.
Absolutely, and I think, just throwing on my educated degree hat, a lot of that, obviously we understand, comes from a lot of sexism, a lot of people having an aversion to femininity and stuff like that, and that really coming down to patriarchy, which obviously don't nobody want none of that. Go get out of here with that.
I agree, and I think Mo has done so much for the community. I'm so anxious to hear what she has to say, so let's turn to her now.
Hello, my name is Mo Gurton, pronoun she, her. I am the owner of Gossip Grill and a partner in the Moe's Universe Restaurant Group. I am so honored to be this year's Community Grand Marshal. The Community Grand Marshal is presented by Pride to an individual or group that demonstrates outstanding leadership in the LGBTQ+ community. I started my career in 2000, where I was a security guard and barback at The Flame, where I eventually worked my way up to a bartender manager. The Flame sold in 2004, and I transitioned to be a part of the opening team with Baja Betty's and Moe's Universe. Over the years, I grew with my Moe's Universe family and eventually opened up the world-famous women's bar, Gossip Grill. With Gossip Grill, we've gone forward and achieved new heights, winning the Nikki Award for Bar of the Year in 2019, the first time for a women's bar, and was just recently named the top women's bar and number 16 in the United States. I've received 6 Nikki Awards, including Businesswoman of the Year in 2017, and been featured in numerous documentaries and magazines, including Out, The Advocate, and Curve. I was named Miss Gay San Diego in 2003 and competed in a reality show called Farmageddon, and won. I'm passionate about putting values first and creating a safe space for women and the LGBTQ+ community to come together with their chosen family. I understand the importance of giving back, both by being an activist and always making sure to use my platform and space to help raise awareness. Also money for a variety of nonprofits, including the Center, San Diego Pride, HRC, and Red Dress Project. My newest venture is a female-forward space called Barrel and Board, next level restaurant bar specializing in shareable boards and flights. I hope to see you there or at Gossip Grill. But thank you for this honor and welcome home.
Hey there, my name is Robert, and I'm here behind the bar of Baja Betty's. You can't have a Pride celebration with a classic margarita. Today, we're here with our sponsor, Casa Noble, and I want to show you how to make that margarita. First, you fill your shaker with some ice. You get 2 ounces of your Casa Noble. To 1 ounce of triple sec. Next, we put ½ ounce of agave. Get your glass, shake it vigorously for 10 seconds. Now, if you want a rim on your glass, go ahead and get some salt, tahini, or even some sugar. We'll go with some salt today. Put a little more fresh ice on that. We'll top it off with some soda and garnish it with some orange or lime, or both. Here you have your original classic Casa Noble margarita. From our family here at Baja Betty's, happy Pride.
Hey, my name is Melanie Valorio. I am the philanthropy coordinator at San Diego Pride, and my pronouns are they, them, theirs.
Hey, it's Tyler. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and I'm the marketing and communications coordinator here at San Diego Pride.
And when we're not working at Pride, one of our favorite hobbies is dancing. And so,
for the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds, we will be dancing throughout all of San Diego, including Balboa Park, Serra Mesa, and El Cajon.
And if you feel so inclined, you are welcome to join us in dancing. Woo! Enjoy!
Hello, San Diego. We are associates of the Coca-Cola Company, and we're proud members of the LGBTQ community. And these are our voices.
Resiliency is standing up for what's right and not giving up or giving in.
It is accepting the reality of what is while remaining firm in our support for others with an unrelenting ability to improvise.
It is focusing on what you can control, giving time and priority to the things you need to be the best version of yourself.
It is the ability to reframe, refocus, and move forward after each blow that aims to silence you, resolute in the knowledge that you are valued and worthy of love and acceptance.
I celebrate Pride because we are better and stronger when we come together to both celebrate our similarities as well as our differences.
Because celebrating Pride signifies intense gratitude, as well as a recognition that we aren't done. It's about reclaiming our narratives.
Because coming together in love and friendship shows how far LGBTQ+ rights have come, and to articulate the work that still needs to take place to eliminate all forms of discrimination.
I am part of the business resource group at Coca-Cola because I believe in the power of inclusion, speaking up for those who are unable to do so for themselves.
To continue the progress, both within the organization and the community.
To play a part in building an equitable, inclusive, and engaging workplace where everyone is valued and free to bring their whole selves to the team.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
The Lawyers Club of San Diego supports all members of the resilient LGBTQI+ community. What is resilience? Resilience is power.
I am resilient.
Resilience is a muscle. Let's build it together.
Resiliency is living life authentically.
It's through resilience that we've come this far, and it's through resilience that we'll make more changes.
What is your resilience?
Hi, my name is Rel Goen. I'm the Project Youth Director. Project Youth is the LGBTQ Youth Department of the North County LGBTQ Resource Center. We provide social and supportive programming, as well as supporting schools and parent and caregivers. We do educational programming, social programming, and supportive programming. And we just want to say Happy Pride. We're so excited to celebrate Pride with all of you.
Happy Pride, everyone. I am Molly Francis, and I'm a volunteer with Project Youth of the North County LGBTQ Resource Center. And what does Pride mean to me? It means to be visible for those who can't.
Happy Pride, everyone. My name is Renee Hirschfeld. I'm a committee member with Project Youth. And to me, Pride mainly means being able to live authentically as yourself without fear of retribution or judgment.
Hi, everyone. I'm Angela. She, her, hers, Project Youth committee member. And Pride means to me being able to connect with your community and, build from there.
Happy Pride, everyone. My name is Jeff Pashby, and I'm a committee member for Project Youth. And to me, Pride means being yourself and being celebrated, celebrating others, and celebrating your true self.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gregory. My pronouns are he, him, or they, them. I'm the Youth Programs Coordinator for Trans Family Support Services, and I also work with North County LGBTQ. And what Pride means to me is just uplifting minority voices and uplifting the voices of those who can't be heard and celebrating all types of diversity.
Pride means to me a place to live authentically and feel accepted and advocate for the community. Thank you so much. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hello, my name is Nicole Murray Ramirez. I'm the co-founder of San Diego Pride in 1974, along with Vietnam veteran Jess Jessup and ACLU attorney Tom Holman. San Diego is proud to be part of the national campaign to get stamps in honor of LGBTQ heroes, pioneers, trailblazers.
The International Imperial Court System was founded in 1965. It's one of the oldest LGBTQ organizations in the world, with over 70 chapters throughout the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The Imperial Court de San Diego will be celebrating 50 years of community service next year, and we are currently involved in the national letter writing campaign to get U.S. postage stamps issued in honor of Bayard Rustin, Silvio Rivera, Marsha P. Johnson, and Jose Julio Sarria. Black, gay, civil rights icon, Bayard Rustin.
Latina, drag queen, transgender activist, Silvia Rivera. Because of her, I exist. African American, drag queen, transgender activist, Marsha P. Johnson.
World War II veteran and the first openly gay candidate for public office in 1961, Jose Julio Sarria.
Happy Pride!
Hey guys, this is Barbie Z. Happy Pride. I want to tell you guys, I'm so proud to be part of this community, part of this very resilient community. I'm here for you guys. Please stay safe. Still practice a little bit of social distancing if you can. Wear your mask, respect the people that do wear a mask. Get vaccinated, we're almost there. Not yet. So all the love, happy Pride, and have fun.
At NH United, we see resilience in the queer community and how we bounce back from oppression and discrimination to love.
The church must continue to learn from our LGBTQIA+ family to bounce back and be more like Jesus.
That's why here at NH United, the queer community is a guiding force in leadership.
Join us on Sundays in Normal Heights or find us online at nhunited.org. Happy Pride.
So Free to Thrive is a nonprofit organization that provides free legal services to survivors of human trafficking. Members of the LGBTQ+ community are overrepresented in jails and prisons. They're 4.7 times more likely than their straight peers to engage in survival sex, which for a variety of reasons makes them much more vulnerable to exploitation. We want to be able to engage in prevention. We want to see our queer siblings thriving. We are so excited to celebrate Pride at Free to Thrive.
PFLAG San Diego County means inclusivity, acceptance, family, resilience, love, amor, al hubu, pag-ibig, love. Happy Pride from PFLAG San Diego County.
Happy 2021 Pride San Diego. During this time of celebration, reflection, and empowerment, I'm so proud to serve LGBTQ+ military veterans who demonstrate incredible resilience, not only for serving our country, but for defending a country that's often left their rights marginalized. I'm Katie Lacefield, and as the LGBT Veteran Care Coordinator at VA San Diego Healthcare System, my job is to ensure that we serve all who served with dignity and respect. Please call me at 858-692-2476 to learn more.
Happy Pride San Diego. We are the Cheer San Diego Extreme Unicorns, your favorite nonprofit charitable cheerleading team. And we are so excited and grateful to be a part of San Diego Pride 2021. As many of you may know, this year's theme is resilience, and you can define resilience by being able to spring back from the difficulties and hardships. As members of the LGBTQIA+ community, we know how difficult it is to navigate through those life-challenging obstacles. And we want you to know that we, the Unicorns, are here for you, we hear you, and we are constantly cheering you on to get through those difficult times. We hope that during this Pride, you are able to overcome your hardships and celebrate your freedom, resiliency, pride, and love above all. We love you, San Diego. Happy San Diego Pride 2021. All righty, happy Pride!
Love. Human. Understanding. Freedom. Self-expression.
Liberation.
Self-acceptance. Perseverance.
Self-confidence.
Equality.
Hello, my name is Kara Desert. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and we are so proud to be the staff team at your San Diego LGBT Community Center. We want to wish you all the happiest Pride. We can't wait to be back together in community. From our center family to you, happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Recently, I was speaking with my older niece, and she said, what is the one word that you think of when you think of Black person? And my immediate response was resilience. And she said, exactly. And she's been doing that survey with others, and that was a common word. And so I'm really excited to be this year's honoree of the Champion of Pride under the theme resilience. As Executive Director of San Diego Pride 10 years ago, it's hard to believe it's been that long now, I oftentimes gave speeches where I began with a quote that is somewhat controversial, but it is real, so we'll keep it real. And it says, I know what it's like to be called a nigger, and I know what it's like to be called a faggot, and I can tell you the difference in one word: none. And the reason I share that story is because growing up in life, I was attempted to be put in boxes like so many of us as LGBTQ individuals, people of color, women, immigrants. Others have been marginalized. I know that if I'm Black, how could I be smart? Or I'm whitewashed, or I'm an Oreo. If I'm Christian, the son of a Baptist minister, how in the world could I be gay? The worst two things you could be would be gay or having an abortion. If I'm a man, a Black man, how come I'm not good at any of the sports? And can you be a man and be gay? And I went through some time, and I've had some successes, and I'm very proud of the achievements we've been able to make at San Diego Pride with the first Harvey Milk Street in the nation in partnership with many wonderful leaders like Nicole Murray Ramirez and others. I'm so excited that we have a Pride flag that people can look up to and be honored and proud of. I'm excited that we were the first in the country to have active duty military to march in a Pride parade. And I'm most proud that we were the first Pride in the nation to have active duty military march in a Pride parade in full uniform. We've done a lot to advance community, but what the reason I point out that quote is it's really about our humanity and recognizing how we treat each other and the pride we show each other. But as I've worked through over the years with therapists and others, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I have mental health issues and challenges, as many leaders do, and as many of you do. One of the things I found was that you have to learn to love yourself. And I realized that I hated being Black at times. I hated being gay at times. I hated being Christian at times. I hated being smart. I hated being a man. I hated all of those things together because it didn't fit into the box that society wanted me to be. But the goal, as I learned, is you have to learn to love yourself. As Harvey Milk has told us, we gotta have hope. And so I hope that in my being recognized for the work that I've put in and my honesty and transparency with you, that you too will know that life ain't easy. And if there's only one thing we can do to each other, be proud and be kind to everyone else, because you never know what they're going through. And my name is Dwayne Crenshaw, and I am a proud Black, gay, Christian, smart man, and I'm honored to be your 2021 Champion of Pride.
Okay. Tears, taking deep breaths.
Fully.
I'm sure you, the viewer, are a little misty at home as well. What an incredible speaker.
That really hit. That hit home as like someone who is Black and queer and trans and like spiritual, like I've been on that journey. So it was amazing to see like someone talk about how they've been through that journey and how they've come out on the other side and all the amazing work that they've done. Like, I see why they are the champion of Pride. Like, Dwayne Crenshaw, you did that. You did that.
And, you know, just being the first Black executive director of San Diego Pride, just the milestones that he helped create, and so much of his passion that that he continues to share in his activism and in his life. It's just, it's beautiful. It's also just, you know, watching this with you in real time right now, you can't help but be moved. We've come such a long way, and yet we still have so much work to do together as a community.
Truly.
Yeah.
So if you loved that, you should definitely go over to your dresser.
Yes.
Open up your pocketbook.
Do that,
and donate to San Diego Pride.
Yes, sdpride.org/donate.
Boom. Okay.
Yes.
We know it's on the phone.
And if you want to come hang out with us, you totally can. We want to see you. So where are you going to be today?
I will be over at Black Pride, over at Hotel Somar. So definitely come on through. We're going to have ourselves a sickening good time. And where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at Viejas Casino. You can come play with me and see so many incredible performers, including Drag Race All-Stars, Kylie Sonique Love, Coco Montrese, among many other special guests, and of course our big headliner, Got Mick. It's going to be a really sensational time, and speaking of sensational time, today's been really special. I'm really thrilled I got to share this with you. We need to do more things together because this has been really fun.
I mean, we don't have a whole organization we got to run.
Oh, we already have to, we have to create one. But that being said, we couldn't be here without all the fantastic people who work for San Diego Pride and help create all the moments that we've all been a part of, including our executive director, Fernando, the staff, the board, the volunteers, the sponsors. Thank you so much. We know that you don't always get credited for all the incredible hard work you do, but we see you, we acknowledge you, and we thank you.
And we love you.
Yes.
So much love.
Yeah.
With all that love comes so much pride.
That's right. And speaking of pride, we're going to toss it to a very special performance. If you like what you see, make sure you follow us on Instagram. But right now it's time for Paris. So call me Max. Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride. See y'all later.
Hearted, so glad I came here tonight. And I see you got what I wanted, baby. You got what I like. I can see that you're watching me. Come over, talk to me. Need you to give me a sign. You got that something sweet that don't come easily. It's what I need tonight. I came here for love. Someone to hold me down. I won't give it up. No, I want you to reach out. I came here for love. I came here for love. I came here for love. I want you to reach out. I'm so ready to get on it. You follow me, we'll be fine. And I'm in too deep. Have I fallen without anyone inside? I can see that you're watching me. Come over, talk to me. Need you to give me a sign. You got that something sweet that don't come easily. It's what I need tonight. I came here for love. Someone to hold me down. I won't give it up. No, I want you to reach out. I came here for love. I came here for love. I want you to reach out. This is what we came here for. We came here for love. I won't give it up. This is what we came here for. We came here for love.